figure it out one day.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hi! Hey! Corey and I are here with Hustle Cat, which has come highly
Shuffle
recommended.
Cat.
Shuffle Cat, that's right.
Or was I misled?
You were misled.
Damn it!
By Ian. The Shuffle Cat's the game where you date raccoons.
At the recycling center.
Yeah, Hustle Cat is the game where you date cats in a cafe. And this game has come highly recommended, so it's probably going to be a lot better than the game Jacob and I had to suffer through.
You dated a cat there.
Oh, it was terrible. It was wretched. Also, I like that you can tell that Corey and I are friends because...
Well, we can tell. Oh.
Hold on. Because we get in. And neither of us want to talk to one another. We just want to sit and, do our respective, morning warm-up, get ready to deal with people things. So Corey was reading and I was listening to music. And it was a comfortable silence. And I like it when you can spend a comfortable silence with a friend and you don't feel like, the need to put it on. I was like, I like Corey. I don't think that she's going to start hating me because I need to spool up.
God, no.
Some people, that's a comfortable friendship silence. I mean, we fucked a cat. I don't know about dating, says Dark Morford. All right, so as you guys are all aware, this is Now Kiss. This is a dating game. Corey and I may or may not do some good voice work, and we might just end up screaming at the characters if they're very dumb, but apparently this is a good game. But first, let's talk about our subs. Lady Lay has subscribed for 16 months in a row. Mirror1414 just subscribed, a brand new subscriber. Welcome to the channel, Mirror. And Eshikaria Colt, Erica, we've met in person, so I can just use your name. Erica has subscribed for 50 months in a row. 50 whole months, holy crap. So... Oh, and Mickey Alice is now hosting us too. So thank you guys so much. There's no music in the game right now.
At the moment, I'll turn the game slider up just a little until we
Yeah.
get in. We did check the settings, and there were volume sliders for sound effects and music.
Yeah. So, and they're turned all the way up. Hold on, I'll put us down. So as unlike other previous games, you don't have to start the game and then negotiate through a menu to something called screen change, which is actually full screen mode. All right, so we
are placing an ad, it appears, on Greg's List.
Yeah.
Or creating an account on Greg's List. I think maybe we are answering an ad.
Yeah, so, okay. I want to play a boy this time, because I've played girls the last, 50 million times, just played these dummy games. Yeah, bottom middle. Not just very generic.
Very...
But I mean, this
except
could
for
be...
the purple eyes.
This could be a girl, right? This is basically the haircut I have at Animal Crossing. So, But I want to play a boy, because one, we have not played a lot of games where we've played boys dating boys. We did Lady Killer...
So let's pick the he/him pronouns.
Sure, we can change that. Can we change our name?
No, our name is Avery Gray.
Oh, how very generic. Oh, and Tommaso82 has subscribed for 2 months in a row saying, wow, Twitch actually let me message this time. Yay for kissing. Well, we'll see how many kisses we get. We can change our mind if we don't like it, though. All right, so sure. Our address is pending, so we're homeless. Degree, we got one. Good job. Our skills, rest management, nutrition consumption, meme curation, 12 words per minute.
No. 12?
I don't believe that's a thing. Maybe on T9.
No, you can go faster than that.
Avery Gray, attorney at law, says TXE2. That makes me think of Birdman. All right, this is me. Good enough.
That's totally me. Yep.
This is us.
He is us.
There we are.
100%.
Oh, hey, our sound come in. All right.
Birdies.
We might let us know if it's a little too loud. Our headphones are sort of mid, so it sounds okay now, but... Oh no, I think I fell asleep on the couch again.
Whoa.
Little lasers of sunlight are zapping right onto my face from the middle of the curtains. I think this has been specifically aimed to burn out my eyes.
I know that feel.
I have very dark curtains.
Should we go to the left side?
Oh yeah, probably. We're covering
Let me pop us over there.
It's always
Bam!
Oh, that covers some of the text though.
There we go.
Yeah, it's always a crapshoot where you're supposed to put...
I can make us tinier. It's the chairs have arms that are
these
inconvenient.
huge arms. Alright. What is it like? Noon? Yeah. Oh, been there. Didn't that feel?
There we go.
Yeah. Alright, So our settings menu, replay, fast forward, save. Okay. Not my fault. This couch pulls you in like you're drowning in bread dough.
Delicious.
I've had a couch like that. It's a good couch. Ah, my spine pops in loud protest as I swim free from my bread dough cushion trap.
Is this me?
Oh, I'm gonna have to apologize to Aunt Wendy. Oh, Wendy from the fast food royalty. Daughter of the king. Cousin.
The Burger King, yes.
Cousin of the Duke of the Golden Arches.
Oh, some clown.
So, well, a court jester, but he got given an honorary.
Mayor McCheese.
Well, I was thinking that Ronald got given some sort of honorary fiefdom.
No, he went to clown school. That's all. That's
But
his
for
only
good service
qualification.
to the Burger King.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to apologize to Aunt Wendy. I'm probably leaving a dent in the shape of my ass in the cushions. I'll probably have to apologize for a couple things, actually. Wow, if somebody was staying at my house and they made it look like that, I would kill them. Like, if I made it look like that with them, I'd be like, okay, we're having some fun times here.
Okay,
But,
I think that box says puke cane.
I think it might say pure cane.
No, pretty sure it says puke.
Ooh. Is that getting a little bit of feedback? Like a little bit of distortion? I think that might just be...
I think that might just be their samples.
Yeah. Okay, I know this looks bad, but it's almost not even my fault.
I mean, we can turn the music down.
I think it might just be the coming through the board. But we'll see. I know I can't help that clutter is naturally drawn into my gravitational pull. Honestly, it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable, you know? Like I really live here instead of just like I'm couch surfing at my aunt's. Or like I'm living in a furniture catalog. Not that I'm ungrateful. Aunt Wendy is awesome to let me use her apartment while she's away. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. If you're house sitting for her, that's totally cool. She helped talk Mom and Dad into letting me come all the way out to the city, too. She's pretty cool. I hear rustling behind me, like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Cardboard.
Oh, cardboard.
You know it's a cat.
Yeah. Makes me pause for a second, but I jump up as I realize what it is. Hey, Mochi, knock it off! Mochi, the living trash bag disguised as a cat, stares up indignantly from inside the pizza box. He's trying to scrape some dried up cheese off the bottom again. His little mushed up face is probably trying to stare me down, but it's kind of hard to tell when he's looking with those crossed eyes. Oh no, he's a Persian. Mochi.
Wow.
Perfect. I clap my hands a few times to break the stalemate. He jumps at the sound, then waddles back to the bedroom in defeat. I guess since I'm up to it, I may as well get to whatever I'm gonna do today. I shuffle to the curtains, it is Shuffle Cat, and throw them open. My laptop is still sitting open on the coffee table. Oh yeah, job searching, I guess.
There is no coffee table.
Maybe it's a very small coffee table, and I can't see it. That's what I was gonna do. I plop back down onto the couch, or he's sinking back into the cushions, and take a look. Jeez, there are so many tabs open. Which one did I leave Greg's list open in again? Not that one. This one. This one. Maybe this one. No, that's just another cat video. I was up all night watching Jelly Donut, the cat who balances donuts on her head. I have no idea how you get a cat to do something like that. I guess that's why Mochi and I aren't internet famous. I find the tab and start scrolling through the listings again. It's not like anything new has gone up since yesterday, I bet. Sidewalk cleaner, intern. College credit only. Internet comments section, proofreader. Fundraiser, street team, intern, unpaid. Yeah, it's been like this all month. Can you really blame me for giving up and just watching cat videos? I know this sort of thing is supposed to take time, but try telling that to Mom, Dad, or my savings. Any of those could send me back home at any time. And I really have to get this done before Aunt Wendy gets back. Just thinking about writing another cover letter is making my will to exist erode away.
Cover letters.
I'm gonna go for a walk. When I got here, I expected to be buried in the noise from the city's traffic and crowds, but it's actually pretty quiet. I like how this just looks like Tokyo. They don't have apartment buildings like this in North America.
Not set up that way, no.
No.
The walls.
The apartment is on a side street, far from the main street bustle. From here, the noises of the city are just a distant hum. It's comforting, like the buzz of an old tube TV. I don't know if I'd find that sound comforting.
Really? Like an old CRT? Like cathode ray? Like that buzz? Like,
I don't, remember what that sound sounds like.
Do you remember, like, turning the TV off and it just, like, static noise? And then you can, like, stick your hand near the TV and the hair in your arms would
I
rise
do
up?
remember being able to touch the TV and getting static electricity. Ugh, I have to walk, like, 20 minutes to get to the train from here, but I rarely leave the neighborhood, so it doesn't really matter. This looks like Yongan-Jaya. Headcanon. Still living a small town life in the city, I guess. Whatever, I get plenty of adventure in this neighborhood. I can set out in any direction and find something new, even if I've been down that way before. Sure, I get lost, but that's half the fun too, right? I turn a corner at the end of the block and head up a tiny side street I haven't tried yet. Oh, I do love doing this, though. Neatly arranged trash cans line the sides of the road. I think I'm behind some stores right now. I'm expecting a dead end, but the road suddenly curves to the right. It looks too narrow for cars, but the faded white lines marking the middle seem to claim that some brave drivers could try their luck. I decide to follow the sharp bend in the road. After I pass a tall partition, I'm surprised by what I see.
A cat's paw.
A squat, 3-story building, painted so ostentatiously bright it would be impossible to miss, sits in front of me. Ah yes, not Tokyo.
With the drink vending machine.
I was about to say, and like the little display of the plastic food outside the store.
Yeah.
And then, okay. Alright, we're in Japan! Alright, Yongan-Jaya. Alright. A cat's paw? Is this a pet store or something? Maybe I can get a dumb toy for dumb Mochi. As I walk closer to the front doors of the building, I don't see the aisles of pet food I expected from the broad store windows. Instead, it looks like there are couches and tables in neatly arranged rows.
It's a mystery.
Oh, so this is one of those pretentious restaurants with a pithy nonsense name, huh? I can feel my interest deflate and sink into my stomach. I am just about to turn and continue walking when I notice the sign on the window that declares, "Now hiring. Inquire within."
They're not on the internet.
That usually means it's run by some crazy old lady.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's a magical cafe where all your sex dreams come true. Let's hope for number 2. I'm hardly dressed for a job inquiry, but might as well give it a shot, right? I look to my right as I walk up to the door and see a little orange and white cat lying belly up, sunning itself against the window. It doesn't seem terribly sanitary to have a cat in a restaurant, but whatever, I like cats. How do you not know that cat cafes exist? And you, like... This must be some sort of alternate universe, where this is
this is a small town individual living in the big city.
But they have the internet.
And watch a lot of cat videos.
Yeah, they've got... Yeah, I don't understand. Whatever. Bells tinkle delicately as I tug on the handle. The heavy door creaks open.
Okay, you would definitely be able to tell this was a cat cafe from the exterior.
Wow. I mean, this looks cool. I like how that stuff...
Like the little spiral walkway ramp.
For the cats?
Yeah.
This is like the nicest cat cafe ever.
And the big ramp up next to the window. Probably goes all the way around.
I've never actually been to a cat cafe because I'm always like afraid the cats aren't like given enough room to like run around and play.
What?
I'm very Ooh, Ninjaco has cheered with 50 bits saying, "Woo, cats!" I'd want to do my research to make sure it was like the most reputable, goodest, best cat cafe you could have. Like there was an owl cafe that I wanted to go to, but then I was afraid that the owls would not be very happy living in like a cafe. Because owls aren't really supposed to be domesticated pets. There was a penguin bar last time I went to Japan, and I was like, oh, I can't go in there. Those penguins are not going to be happy and well kept.
Tell me these locations.
Well, the penguin bar was like 2 blocks from Ikebukuro Station. It was like super easy to get to.
That's like on the main line.
Yeah, it was like right there. Like get out one entrance, and it's like the bar with penguins in. But I was like, I don't know. I made Graham look up the reviews, and he's like, why don't we not go in here?
Oh.
That's like when we were in Kyoto. I was
like, you don't want to go to a low-star penguin cafe, no.
Well, just like because he didn't want. I was pregnant, and like the sad potential animal sadness made me emotional. And you know how much I hate feeling emotions, right?
Yes.
So Graham's like, let's not go here. Anyhow. Dear Dr. Kathleen, where's that new sub bar that Paul made? That was in beta testing yesterday. And we got some really good feedback from you guys about changing a couple things to make it a little better. And so that's going to come back once we've incorporated your feedback. It's you've seen it in Slack. It's
No.
like, there is a channel in Slack where it's like, here's some improvements that are, and it's like a bigger bar, and it shows you like follows and bits, and people can put messages in and stuff like that. And so the messages that we read out also come out on the screen, which is nice. But people were like, could we change the noise that it makes when people donate bits, because it's a little high pitched, and there's like a couple other like small changes they wanted to make. All right. Anyhow. This place is so classy, it feels fake. It's like a board game, it's like a game board exploded in here.
Okay, I have to say about the Slack is that there's like 50 channels and no one makes any comment when they make a new channel. So like you have to find out by being invited to the channel, because they'll tag you in channels you're not in.
Yeah.
And just like,
I mean, that's yeah, we have a lot. Well, you know, at least on the bright side, the only reason you get pinged in the Loading Ready Run Slack now is for actual work-related things you have to look at, instead of Matt being like, hey, hockey talk. It's good. It's good. I love Matt. Alright, anyhow. Isn't what that palace was like in Wonderland, like with the cards and stuff? Is a purple cat gonna start talking to me? Though none of them are purple. Boy, there are a lot of cats. I think we can count at least 8 right off the bat, and they're all over the place, romping around on the floor, sleeping on some of the built-in structures in the walls. I've barely had time to take it all in when I hear a voice call out to me. Welcome, please sit wherever you'd like. I shuffle in place for a moment, at first unsure of where the voice came from, and then of whether I want to sit or I want to keep this strictly business. Actually, I start as the source of the voice looms into view. He appears suddenly from the second-story landing and covers the length of the floor in a few long strides. Actually, you do this, guy.
you look confused. Is this your first time here? Would you like me to explain a bit about how the cafe works? I'll be happy to give you a tour.
His eyes are gentle. He's one of those people who smiles with his entire body. It's positively infectious. I hate those people. Actually, I'm here about the job?
Oh!
His pause is brief, but it worries me a little. Is it really that surprising that someone would come in and ask about a job? Did I do it wrong?
Oh, great! We don't get a lot of responses. I think it's because Mr. Graves only put the sign up in the window. He doesn't want to advertise anywhere.
Good thing I came in then, huh?
You're right!
His...
Thank you to Conspicuous Compiler for subscribing 24 months in a row. I'm here for the Twitch channel that smiles with its entire body.
Let us know what it is.
I'm trying to figure out, how do you smile with your hands?
Well, okay, like, because like a smile is an upturned thing, right? So you gotta like make your body into a smile shape, and then get real big in with the teeth.
Oh, yeah.
I look like I'm about to attack.
Well, if I saw someone doing that, I would comment, yeah, she's smiling with her whole body. Yeah.
His smile is broad, but his eyes creep to the back of the cafe like he's looking for an escape.
Okay, you can take a seat and I'll go get the owner. He'll be able to tell you a little more about what he's looking for.
You got it.
Oh, what's your name?
Avery.
Avery. Cool. I'm Landry. Nice to meet you. Okay, be right back.
He bounds up the stairs and disappears. I begin to sit at the little cafe table, but freeze halfway as I hear a faint exclamation of dismay. It's followed by thundering footsteps, then by Landry's return.
Avery, I'm so sorry.
What?
I didn't offer you any coffee. Would you like some?
Oh, don't scare me like that. Sure.
You got it.
He vanishes into the back again and then reappears carefully balancing a stout white mug atop a black saucer in one hand and a tiny creamer in the other. Gently he sets the mug and creamer before me. Low quality creamer? Tiny creamer? No, bring me a little pour of cream. Yuck.
I forgot to ask how you take your coffee, so I brought you some milk. There's sugar on the table if you'd like it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'll check with Graves this time. I mean it.
Landry bounds to the back room and is again out of sight. A Siamese cat timidly peers at him as he goes, and then directly at me with a wide-eyed, worried look. Oh, that must be the Siamese.
Ugh.
I give it an awkward smile and nod before realizing I'm treating a cat like a stranger in an elevator.
I mean, I always do that.
I dump most of the milk and 3 sugar packets into my coffee before I can get it to the consistency I like. I pour what should be a little splash of extra milk, but half the creamer's worth spills in. It almost overflows.
Meow.
Oh yeah, you do the cats.
Okay.
This cat's looking at me like it's offended by what I just did. What? Like a cat knows anything about coffee.
I'm a cat. I drink mine black.
Oh my god. When Landry finally returns, he's not alone.
Look at this man! No, like, he's got 2 different colored eyes. He's got, like, little skeleton
Bird
chain
skull
thing.
things.
But then the leather patches on the sweater. I love the sweater.
That's a lot. This is a big look. It's a big mood.
This is Graves, the owner of the cafe. Graves, this is Avery. What's he gonna be like?
I don't know.
He's gonna cast a spell on you.
Oh, definitely. I feel like, what's his face from the IT crowd?
Why
why can't I not remember his name?
Damn it.
Yeah.
Noel Fielding.
Yeah.
But-
I know the actor, but I'm like, what's the character? Well,
Backroom boy. There we go.
yeah. Alright. Creepy. He looks like he should own a bookstore.
Richmond.
Thank you. He looks like he should own a bookstore that insists it sells tomes, not books. I'm gonna do a Richmond voice for him. Maybe he sells crystals that balance your chakras. Or maybe this is what the owners of cat cafes look like? I've never seen his eyes, they're 2 different colors.
I've never seen a protagonist notice something like
I
that.
can't focus on both of them at the same time. You know, I actually met somebody who had heterochroma.
What?
Yeah. I was doing for Tabletop Deathmatch Season 2. We were interviewing one of the game developers, just giving feedback, and he had like the Yuna heterochroma, so he had a green eye and a blue eye.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, but it took forever to notice because it was just subtle enough.
Just enough?
And
Okay.
because I noticed because I was obviously like staring at him through a camera, and like 3 interviews in, I was like, "Oh my god, you have heterochroma." He's like, "I do. You noticed very quickly." And I was like, "Well, I am looking at you directly at camera, but it was really cool." Normally, you don't get that.
You normally don't get a human with like gold eyes.
No.
Yellow.
Well, you can get like a brown and a blue. Which one am I supposed to look at? My attention is sucked into his icy blue eye. Is he wearing a contact to complete his dark Renaissance look? Oh, that'd be cool. I think it was his eye. Oh wait, I think it was his eye. Oh, I can't do a Richmond voice for this guy. He's too flamboyant. Let's see. This might take a while to dial in. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. He had the eye of a vulture. A pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran... Oh wait, this is narration. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. And so by degrees, very gradually, made up my mind to take the life of the old man and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Excuse me? Telltale heart, you were looking at my eye.
Only one of them.
Kids, don't you read that in high school? Well, yeah, but... Idris heterochromia. It's more common in cats than humans. What a weirdo. I'm not sure I want to work for a guy like this. Cool. I didn't know that. Well, I might as well humor him a bit. If this guy's gonna sign my paychecks, he can rattle off as many weird cat facts as he wants. Subscribe cat facts.
Graves, you wouldn't mind telling Avery a bit about the place? I think it'd be good if you talk about what we do here.
Graves looks like the notion is causing him physical pain. I'm not too keen on this idea either, Chief. You didn't do that already?
don't you think it sounds better coming from the owner? You're going to be doing this interview anyway.
Good point, Laundry. This cafe would collapse into rubble without you around to keep me on track.
Ha ha ha.
All right, Avery, I didn't prepare a speech, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm a little surprised to hear that, but I guess there aren't any Poe stories that he can quote for the situation. I like to take care of strays, I like coffee, I like good desserts, I like a beautiful room. I wanted a place where I could have all of those at once. That's how a cat's paw was born. The cats here are from the neighborhood. Usually they want to come here, so I don't have to convince them to come in. Forever home. Pithy, I hate that term. But the cats who want to be adopted are listed on the wall over there. I'm a good matchmaker for people and cats. I can tell who's a good fit for the cat's personality. If they meet my standards, they've got a new family member. It's good of you to help them find homes like that. Well, if I had the room, I'd just keep them all. He totally means that, doesn't he? Cool, I get to be interviewed by a cat hoarder. I don't know, it's probably better that way, right? Who knows? Follow me, we'll talk on the second floor. Before he finishes the sentence, he's already 3 steps up the stairs to the balcony. So much for the introduction to the cafe, I guess. I shake my head a little and follow him. After all, I really need a job.
Ooh.
We make our way up to the second floor balcony, which, except for us, is only occupied by those amazing looking cakes in the display case. I wonder if I can get a slice on my way out. Graves leaned down over the balcony of the cafe and raises his voice to the people below, or to the cats, I guess, since cats are the only things I can see from here. Hayes, will you get us some coffee? Is that the chef? I haven't seen anybody here besides him and Landry. Oh, I already had a cup. Is that going to stop you from another? You can't have enough coffee, especially when Hayes is the one making it. I don't think I met Hayes. You may have. You might not know yet. Graves folds himself into the slender chair at a corner table. He pushes the opposite chair away with his foot, nudging it just enough to turn it towards me. Come, sit down. Let's talk. You don't have to be so stiff. Sometimes you want to add things to the text. Interviews are boring. Make it interesting for both of us. No pressure, huh? Graves sits with this sort of grim pomp, like he's sitting on a skull throne and a raven's going to land on his shoulder at any time. Maybe it's more like he's about to roll a die with a lot of sides.
Maybe the new guy is that Siamese that had commentary about how much milk we put in the coffee.
I'm guessing that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he's a nerd. Okay.
I thought you were just saying that, but no.
I take the seat across from him. Just so you're aware, we aren't starting without coffee. Okay. You can talk, of course. I meant the interview. Oh, okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a tiny slip of a blonde man standing at the balcony entrance. Ah! I jump a little. When did he get here? I didn't hear anybody come up the stairs at all. Is this guy a ghost? Graves looks like the type to hire ghosts. He looks terrified by my shout. I think I scared him more than he scared me. Gingerly, he sets 2 mugs in front of Graves. Thank you, Hayes, but you should give Avery the other mug. He sounds like he's reminding a child to say thank you. Of course. I'll let you do that voice.
All right.
Hayes glances up at me. Our eyes meet for a millisecond before he suddenly finds something very important to focus on downstairs. He pushes the cup towards me without looking back up. Thank you? Graves' ring clacks against the porcelain of the cup as he takes a drink.
Ooh.
Perfect as always. I don't know what I did without your coffee.
It's nothing special, really.
He talks like it's the first time he's spoken today. Quiet and a little hoarse.
If that's all, I'll go back to the cats.
That's fine. Hayes slips down the stairs just as quietly as he arrived. That kid would make a great ninja. I looked...
Ah!
Oh, wow. I look down at the coffee and see a sleepy cat face staring up at me from the foam. I've only ever seen latte art on the internet before. Did Hayes really do this? I take a sip. It's not bad if you like coffee, I guess, but it could really use some sugar. No, not in a latte. Gross.
I mean, that's how Starbucks do.
Yeah, I guess you have to ask for their lattes unsweetened.
Mm-hmm.
There are packets on the table, but I just can't bring myself to ruin the foam cat.
I would just eat it.
There's so
Go
much.
right for the face.
Yeah. Now we can get going. Let's interview. I'll even start you off easy. What's your favorite breed of cat? Maine Coon. Maine Coon.
Man, I do like a British Blue or something like that. Just like a round, short hair, fluff monster.
Yeah, like an orb with a
Like
tail.
an orb, yeah.
Yeah, I want a tail orb.
One of those pillows that.
Oh shit!
Wow!
Maine Coon.
I mean, Scottish Fold is a great choice too, but Maine Coon, yeah.
I mean, how can I not? Do you know any other languages? How about ciphers? EA.
Something. She.
No, I don't. Because Masen. So
Masen?
this is like
Okay.
I'm in. Wait, is that? I don't know. Well, I know that says no. So. What marine animal would you say best represents you? I'm gonna go with like a good sea dog.
Oh. Manatee.
A manatee? Alright, manatee's an option, we're taking manatee.
I'd accept dugong as well. Oh. Butterfly.
That's not a sea animal.
Sea butterfly. Nudibranch.
How about a penguin?
Sure.
I mean, I don't know about shark.
I don't like orca.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What
work
genre
ethic.
of music would you use to describe your work ethic? Alright, so if,
My work ethic.
well,
What's the correct answer in an interview?
I think, I don't know. Classically hardworking, children's sing-along. I was hoping for like prog, or like psych,
I mean, I do listen to chiptunes while I'm working.
chiptunes, punk, I'm not dead, I'm just resting. Probably chiptunes?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, rate me as an interviewer. 10. Draculas are teenaged wolves.
Ooh.
Draculas.
Dracula's.
Just kidding with that last one. Interesting. He looks down at his coffee cup and tilts it idly towards him. Looks like he's enraptured with the foam as it drips from the side of the cup. A drop of coffee spills onto the saucer. I suppose you'll do then. Does that mean I got your job? You're quite astute. That doesn't really answer my question. You can start tomorrow. Wow, thank you! Don't run off yet, I have paperwork for you. Oh, yeah, of course. Graves pushes away from the table, coffee cup in hand. He nabs my saucer, even though I'm not quite finished, and slinks down the stairs. He returns as if he'd never left, trading the empty coffee cups for a small stack of papers and a pen. He places them in front of me. So what will my job be? We'll see. Did he hire me with no position in mind? Is this how this guy usually works?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. What a terrible job. I feel like I'm in a daze. Too much information and too much coffee. I take the papers and skim them, signing pretty much anywhere I see an X and a line. No! What's it all for, and why is there so much?
It probably
taxes
says
and
on
stuff?
the paper.
I don't know. Who cares? I've got a job! I push the papers back towards Graves, and he eagerly scoops them off the table. Perfect. We open at 11. Be here at 8. We'll have you help with the morning prep.
3 hours before opening?
My displeasure must be pretty apparent because his mouth cracks open. It cracks into another smirk. You can work a later shift after training. You won't have to deal with those cursed mornings for too long. Okay, that's fine. Now go. I have a lot of work to do before tomorrow. You need to get to work fixing that sleep schedule of yours. Okay. He seems lost in his own world now, poring over the paperwork I just filled out. I guess there's all sorts of tax stuff you have to deal with when hiring people. Why would he do it so casually? Well, whatever, not my problem. I head down the stairs. Landry's back. He looks uncomfortable, waiting at the foot of the balcony, but perks up when he sees me.
So?
I'll see you tomorrow, coworker.
Oh! Congratulations! You can meet everybody else tomorrow morning. I'll make sure they're all ready for a meeting when you get in.
How many people work here?
Well, there's me, Graves, of course. You met Hayes, Finley, Mason, Reese. That's it. Shouldn't take too long to get to know them.
This is like just a harem of like hot boys hired by a very, very flamboyant gay man, and I love it.
Yeah.
He's just like, can you do anything around a cafe? No. Do I think you're attractive? Sure. As long as he doesn't get like boss grabby, then I'm okay with it, you know?
It actually all came down to that last question that he said didn't matter.
Yeah, the
Draculas or wolves.
Yeah. We pick wolves. The game's like, fuck you, you failed.
Yep. I was like, ooh.
Okay, great. I'll see you all tomorrow then.
Great. See you.
Your name's Avery. You're a bird surrounded by cats. This game is going to end with you being eaten. Maybe eaten out. Wow. Why did I say that? That's so dirty. It's not. It's 10 a.m. here.
Yeah, a little early to get your hopes up.
Yeah. Wahoo! I mean, we got to bang our cat in the last game.
I felt like you were the recipient of that more than an active.
Yeah, it was, Jacob and I had some long discussions about consent. Wahoo! I'm gonna live it up again. A little. I'm gonna paint this town red. I finally have a job!
Whoa!
Oh, we got to see the credits. Oh, there's a couple girls here. Okay. They just all have, like, gender-neutral names, which is... Okay, so this is Finley. Landry, who fixes things. I knew that guy was going to be named Reese.
It's a bit of a stretch. Okay, you're a pair of septuplets.
Yeah. I guess they wanted to... This is all your possible avatar choices.
Yeah, but they're all in the intro together. Therefore, they all exist.
Yeah, he is the Siamese cat. Oh no, we're gonna get turned into a... We're all gonna get turned into cats.
It's the rusty lamppost.
So common in Japan. I got lost and didn't end up painting anything, but it was a nice walk. As I head home, I get this distinct feeling of being followed. I didn't really know that was a thing that actually happens, but it's hard not to notice when you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. I turn around. A sleek black cat stands in the middle of the road. It sits down when we make eye contact and thumps its tail restlessly against the pavement.
What's that? 2 different colored eyes?
Wow, this game, our protagonist is a twit.
Very dumb.
Very dumb.
I mean, in real life, if I met a man with 2 different colored eyes that ran a cat cafe and then got followed by a cat with the same eyes,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't assume that it was a human being in the form of a cat.
Really, I would. Even I'd take off my headphones and I'd be like, are you a magical cat? Or are you a magical man who turns into a cat? And then the cat would be like, meow, and like go away. And I'd be like, well, now I feel insane, but I'm glad I asked.
It's always good to check.
Yeah, you should always ask. I mean, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? A cat's gonna meow at you? Or you discover that magic is real? It's got 2 different colored eyes. I guess heterochromia is pretty common in cats, huh? No. Mm-mm. Should I, like, try to bring it to the cafe?
Now imagine if one of the cats is like polydactyl and you have to see a person.
With like 6 fingers? Maine Coons can sometimes be polydactyl. The 7-fingered man. They take care of strays there after all. I should try. I crouch down as slow as I can and reach my hand towards the cat, beckoning to it. It doesn't move. I make those little smoochy noises that seem to work on some cats. This one doesn't seem terribly impressed. It pins his ears back and looks away, still for a moment before standing up. Before standing up and slinking into an alley. I guess I should just leave this to the professionals. It's time to celebrate! I'm gonna wreck this pizza I grabbed from Pizza Lloyd's on the way home. I pick up a can of wet cat food for Mochi from the corner store, too. We both deserve a celebration.
You're gonna get home, your cat is now human.
But basically the same. Mochi, get your fat lump out here!
Rest of the game just happens in your apartment.
Yeah. I have good news! No answer or indication if he's even in the same room. You know, he never even asks how my day was. I know how to do this. I walk over to his food bowl and crack the lid of the wet food. In a flash, he's at my feet, tail shaking like a rotor behind him. Come here, you big moron.
Meow, 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 meow.
I give him a little scratch behind the ears before I dump half the can into his bowl, and the feeding frenzy begins. He acts like I never feed him. Whatever, I'm about to do the same to this pizza. After a quick jaunt to free myself from the shackles of my non-pajama clothing, I flop back down on the couch, dinner in hand, laptop in my face. Oh. It looks like there's a new Jelly Donut video! It's a video of her sleeping in a donut box. Oh, I love that dumb internet cat. She's always doing something ridiculous. Wonder how her owner gets her to do those tricks.
Sitting in a box?
Huh, that flooring seems familiar. Where are these filmed? I spend the rest of the evening picking through the video archives. I can feel myself sinking into the bread dough couch cushions. Don't oversleep. Meow! It's so early. What is his problem?
Meow.
Sorry. Oh, I bet he just wants the other half of that wet food. This is why I didn't get it for him that often. I excavate myself from the couch and do what I can to mitigate the bedhead situation I have going on. What time is it anyway? I grab my phone to check. 7:40? Aw, hell! I'm gonna be late for my first day of work! I take the world's fastest shower, but there's no time to dry my hair. I have to hope that I have to hope that I run fast enough that the wind resistance will do the job for me. No time to sort through my duffel. I'm just gonna have to throw in whatever looks cleanest. It's not like Graves said anything about a dress code, so whatever. Mochi trails me closely, howling more insistently along the way.
Meow, meow,
it's like he doesn't care about my punctuality at all.
Meow, meow, meow.
No time to mix the wet food the way he likes it.
Meow,
I dump a scoop of kibble into the bowl on my way out the door.
meow.
I haven't seen a cat so offended since the one that watched me mess up coffee. They can both deal with it. I can't believe I'm almost late to my first day of work at my first job even. What a great first impression to leave. Thanks for hiring me, Avery the Flake. I start out in a full sprint to the cafe, but it's only about a 10-minute walk, so it looks like it might not be as bad as I thought. If I run, I can make it in less time. Here it is, a cat's paw. I got a good look at it when I was here yesterday, but it feels totally different when it's your workplace, you know? Well, it's kind of nice to think about.
Hey, Avery.
Landry peeks his head out from the doorframe and waves me in. Wow, I'm surprised by how many people are standing around. Graves, Landry, and Hayes are there, but so are a few others I haven't seen before. I only see a few cats right now, but they seem utterly disinterested in everything we're doing. They're all piled in a sleep cluster by the window. I feel a little embarrassed that I'm so disheveled, but I'd rather be on time with wet hair than late and looking perfect. Good, you decided to challenge the morning sun after all. I'm gonna just turn down the game audio just a bit. Still as weird as yesterday, I see. Huh. Oh, wait. How are we going to divide up all of these coworkers? So many people.
Take the artist.
That's it. Well, I mean, I've taken the most artistic one.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Oh,
Caught another sucker, boss?
great. That's esteemed coworker to you, Reese.
You just keep collecting these strays. Before we get too far, everybody should introduce themselves to Avery. Avery, we've already met, and you already know Graves. Did you meet Hayes yesterday?
Briefly. Hello, Hayes.
Ah, hello.
He looks like he's gonna try and slip between the cracks in the tile. How does a guy like this handle a job that deals with people?
Hayes is a great barista. He's a great help in the kitchen, but he likes to spend a lot of his time with the cats, too.
Hayes flashes me a quick look. The side of his mouth upturns ever so slightly, like he's trying to smile, but he's out of practice. I reach out to shake his hand, and he's practically bracing for impact. Before I reach him, a bright light flashes at the corner of my vision. Is that a camera? Ha! Sorry, sweetie. I thought I turned the flash off. I whip my head to the other side of the lineup. The girl on the other end is aiming her phone directly at me. Sorry, don't mind me. I just want to commemorate our new employee. And I take care of social media. I like Candid, so I'll try again later when you've forgotten about it. Finley is also. Graves, I know what you're gonna say. Don't ruin the surprise. Graves lets out a soft bark of a laugh. All right. You tell Avery whenever you're ready. Thank you. The two in the middle of the lineup look beyond unimpressed. One is the smart-mouthed guy, Reese, and the other looks like someone I wouldn't want to mess with. Finley puts her hand on the shoulder of the tough-looking woman standing next to her. Since she's not going to introduce herself, this is Mason. She's our head chef. Our only chef, I guess. Well, nice to meet you both.
Yeah.
Finley reaches up and places her hand against the back of Mason's head. She pushes her hand forward, forcing Mason to nod. I'm amazed Mason is putting up with this. Wow, that's the most you've spoken all day. She likes you already, Avery. Mason makes a quick little noise that could either be a laugh or a grunt. Maybe it was both?
How kind of you all to save the best for last. I'm Reese, and I'm the only one you'll be answering to after Graves, so you better stay on my good side.
I could have sworn Landry was second in command here, so I don't know what this kid's talking about. I didn't even see him at all during the interview yesterday.
I'm on cat detail today, but don't think that means I won't be keeping an eye on you.
Cat detail must mean taking care of the cats, obviously. I'm learning quickly! I don't know why the second in command would be so eager about telling me he's gonna clean litter boxes today. Maybe it's a weird status thing here. Ugh. And I'll be on my best behavior then, I guess.
Good.
Oh, sorry.
Got a call to answer?
Yes, I'll be right back.
I'll just...
We're gonna take a quick commercial break,
Yeah.
because I need to figure out when I'm getting my car back from the shop. So
BRB.
BRB. Hi, we're back. Sorry about that. I need to pick up my car from the shop and
From the car doctor.
from the car doctor because its car feet were sad. But now it's got 4 new car feet. So now I have to pay a lot of money. But it means
Right.
it means
Scooch over a little bit. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Good. Okay, that should be everybody then. Avery, you'll be training with me today. I hope that's okay.
That's fine with me. It looks like I'm no longer needed. I have other work to do. You will know where to find me. Graves slinks to the back of the cafe. I think I can hear footsteps on creaky stairs. Mason and Hayes disappear after him. Avery, did you have breakfast? We're gonna have something to eat before work if you'd like to join us. It's tradition! That sounds great. I fed my cat, but I forgot to feed myself. Reese has already seated himself at the long booth seating along the wall. He scoots 2 of the tables together, and Landry pulls over another chair.
Great! Just sit and relax. Mason's just finishing up breakfast.
I move to take a seat, but Finley blocks my path. Avery, before you sit down, I have a question for you.
Are you a cat?
Yeah, sure, what's up? Okay, is that... Her voice drops almost conspiratorially.
And she grew 2 sizes bigger.
She leans in to whisper. That's an Ayaka shirt.
IKEA?
IKEA shirt, yeah. That's an IKEA shirt, isn't it? He's my favorite, too. A what? Akia? From Blast Zone? From what? Look, you don't have to play dumb. I get it. I really have no idea what this is. It's like a show? Is this a shirt from something? Oh, no. Never mind, don't worry about it. But now you've got my interest. What is Blast Zone? I don't know if it would be your type of game after all. Oh, it's a game. I like games. Try me. Well, it's a story about men's passions clashing in a life or death struggle. Sounds dangerous. Oh, it is. But it's also romantic. Romantic like love blooming on the battlefield? That kind of thing? Yeah! I think you do get it. Maybe I'll lend it to you sometime, if you prove yourself worthy. I'm not really sure what that involves, but sure. Okay. She gives me a grin and a wink and then takes a seat at the table next to Reese. I noticed that somebody set the table while I was talking to Finley.
Mason and Hayes should be out in a minute. Avery, come sit down.
Sure. Where should I sit, though?
Oh.
What if there are some unspoken rules about this sort of thing and placing? You never know with new groups. Landry answers the conundrum for me by beckoning to the seat between him and Finley. Quietly, I take the seat. Mason emerges from the back with a large tray balanced atop each hand. One tray has a giant stack of French toast. The other is some kind of egg thing. A sweet and a savory breakfast option? Delicious.
Some kind of egg thing.
I'm not sure, but it looks amazing. Whoa. I had no idea how hungry I was until just now. She sets the trays down in front of us and then returns to the kitchen.
It's like one's a stack of French toast and the other's just like an uncooked ostrich egg.
Maybe it's some sort of like delicious frittata.
Oh.
I hope she gets back soon because I'm about to be on that egg thing like mochi on wet food. Mason returns a few minutes later cradling 6 empty coffee cups in her arms. And Hayes follows in tow, carefully balancing a carafe full of coffee. They set the cups in the carafe on the table and take their seats. Hayes' butt barely hits the chair before the others start to dig in. Oh, I'm a little afraid I'll lose my hands in the fray if I try to jump in now, but I'm so hungry. Landry reaches out an arm from behind a fortress of French toast slices. He lightly bats at Reese's hand as it reaches for the syrup pitcher.
Save some for Avery. Jeez, calm down. You're the one stealing all the food. I haven't taken any more than usual. Breakfast is important.
While everyone shouts and clatters across the table, I help myself to a bit of everything. Oh, I'm not used to eating a real breakfast, especially one that didn't come out of a microwave, so I'm gonna savor this. Wow, this is amazing! Mason, what's this egg thing? Mason's eyebrow shoots up. She looks at me like I grew another nose. Oh, it is
frittata.
It was a frittata. Huh. Is that like a souffle? It looks like it'd be really hard to make. No. Very easy.
Just eggs and vegetables in a pan.
Still, I know I wouldn't be able to make anything like that. It's really nice to have a real breakfast. What do you usually eat, Avery? Mostly cold pizza or toaster tarts, I guess, if I remember to get them. Mason glares like I just knocked her plate on the floor. She stares directly at me, through me, with a hard look in her eyes.
You eat here now. Always.
Can I still have pizza sometimes?
Not for breakfast. Ever.
I mean, Mason's got a point.
I do. All the time. For breakfast pizza.
I try to make myself a healthy breakfast. I can hear Finley and Reese snickering. Okay, but other times are still okay, right? Mason rolls her eyes and goes back to her coffee. Reese stares up at me between bites of French toast.
Avery, when we're done, we need to talk about dress code. Oh, Reese, don't start this again. Shh. It's an important part of a new employee orientation.
Landry passes a positively pained look at Reese. He glances at me, but a poke to the ribs from Finley sends him staring back at his plate.
That's her.
Oh, yeah. Landry, you're such a mama bird sometimes. Lighten up.
Avery, look at this place. We take our visual presentation very seriously here.
Mason gives another grunt. Hayes places his empty plate and cup on Mason's plate and takes a stack into the back with the urgency of a tactical retreat.
Graves and I expect a certain level of decor on the waitstaff.
Is this about my outfit? I woke up a little late, so...
No, this is about uniforms.
Mason pushes her chair away from the table with enough force that it wobbles briefly on two legs. She stands and takes my plate in one fell swoop.
Opening soon. Time to get ready.
She picks up the now empty cast iron skillet with one hand and balances a few of the other plates on top too. That looks heavy, but she's holding it all like it's nothing.
Come on.
She stares down at me and gestures to the back door with a heated nod before she heads back into the kitchen. Or with a head nod.
Don't think you can run off so easily, Avery. You'll get written up if you don't have your uniform.
I guess. He seems pretty serious about this. Maybe I shouldn't blow him off because he looks so young. Maybe he's secretly as old as Graves or something. Uniforms? But nobody else is wearing any uniforms.
They just haven't changed yet, or they don't need them. Only the waitstaff wear uniforms, and you'll be waiting tables with Landry today.
Landry was wearing a uniform yesterday. Yeah, but Landry doesn't have a uniform. Reese glances over his shoulder towards Landry, who's made himself busy straightening up the tables in the dining area. He doesn't appear to have heard either of us, or he's just ignoring us.
That's because we don't have a uniform in his size.
Alright.
Yet, at least. Someday he won't have an excuse anymore.
Come on, Avery, I bet you'll look cute in a uniform. I can't help feeling a bit itchy about this. Reese rummages around in a drawer by the back door and pulls out some kind of black, orange, and white lace thing? This can't be it, right?
This looks like it should be in your size.
Oh no.
Now come on!
He dumps the pile of lace and fabric in my hands and pushes me towards what I assume is the bathroom. I pause in front of the door and give Reese a baleful look.
Aw, come on, at least try it.
Okay, now I know that he's messing with me. Nobody outside of 19th century England has worn something like this, and I'm pretty sure they hadn't yet invented an orange that ugly. What is this, some kind of hazing thing? I'll pass.
Oh, come on! It's a cat's paw tradition.
I've always considered myself a mold breaker.
Let it go on the record that Avery hates fun.
Yeah, he's like a kid who just had his toy taken away. What a brat. Even Finley looks disappointed. I gently drape the uniform over his shoulder, but he moves his head before I have the chance to wrap the big orange ribbon around his head. Oh, that's such an ugly outfit. Has anybody actually worn it when you foisted it upon them? Foisted nothing. I want to wear it every day. They won't let me. You should have seen Landry in it. He practically busted... Oh, wait, sorry, that's Reese.
Yeah, you should have seen Landry in it. He practically busted the seams.
I glance behind me to see what Landry is doing. I have no idea how he would have gotten this uniform on in the first place. He must have heard his name because he hurries up to the second floor. Reese was too scared to ask Mason to do it.
I was not.
You were. You mentioned a dress code and she just started staring icicles into you and you stopped.
It just wasn't relevant.
How about you, Reese?
Of course not.
Really? This looks like it's about your size.
No! Graves had it made. I had nothing to do with this.
You started before any of us, so we wouldn't know.
No!
I bet you look like a little prince.
I'm leaving. I have to get ready for cat detail. Very important cat detail.
Okay, Your Highness.
Leaving.
Reese storms off. He disappears around the corner that leads to the kitchen. Finley gives me a light punch on the shoulder and a sly grin. I bet if you talk to Graves, he might have a picture of Reese in that uniform. No, I'm good. Aw, spoil sport. Well, I better get to work too. Good luck on your first day. I'll be by to document your progress for the blog later. Finley gives me a little wave, then follows Reese to the back.
So they do have internet.
Yeah. I guess I should find where Landry ran off to. He's training me today, after all. I think he went upstairs?
He did.
I head over to the foot of the staircase, but a cat has taken a station right in my path. It's sleeping belly up, stretched out to nearly the whole width of the step. Buddy, that's really cute, but that's a dangerous place to sleep. It doesn't dignify me with a response. Instead, the fat orange cat shimmies in place to settle itself in even more. Gently, I nudge it to see if I can get the cat to move. Someone's gonna trip on you if you don't move. That's not gonna be fun for either of you. It opens one eye into a thin slit, then makes a murmuring noise and flicks its tail. This little tiger isn't going anywhere, is it? Are all the cats here this spoiled? Guess I'll have to pick it up and move it myself. I lean over to scoop it up, but as I do, a tiny orange and white bobtail whizzes past my feet. It stops on the step below the sleeping cat, then raises one paw and bats the other cat squarely on the forehead. The sleeping cat wakes up and hops to its feet. It looks angry. Am I gonna have to break up a cat fight? Hey, you two. The bobtail flattens its ears and stares intently at the orange cat. They both perk up when they hear a voice from above.
Ah, is Hash Brown sleeping on the stairs again?
The orange cat, Hash Browns, I guess, trots away. Landry walks his way down the stairs, eyes on the bobtail kitten.
Was it really necessary to smack him? You should be nice.
The bobtail turns its head away in a wide arc, almost as if it's giving an "okay, whatever" in response. It lazily struts over to the windowsill and takes up sentry. That cat's name is Hash Browns?
Yeah. Graves names all the cats here. He comes up with some interesting ones.
What are some of their names?
Well, at the moment, there's Ramona, Shunsuke, Kotek, Owl, Bramblepelt.
Bramblepelt's a good name for a cat.
Yes.
Bramblepelt's an excellent name for a cat.
Now, Hisa, Valentine, Marina, Ein, Junta, Jam Band, and so on.
Holy crap. Which one was that bobtail?
Oh,
His face falls. Why does he look so nervous?
why don't you ask Reese later?
Huh. Is that his cat? Did he name it or something? Is it a bad name?
No, Graves should have told you about that. Let's get to work. It's time to open.
Landry isn't having any more of this. He walks past me to the front door without a glance. He unlocks it and flips the sign from closed to open.
And ta-da! Your first day at a cat's paw has begun.
And nobody's here. This is a little anticlimactic.
Yeah. The mornings are usually pretty slow. It might pick up later. Oh, we got a sub.
Oh.
We got the Knight of St. Traft for 2 months in a row.
Thanks for joining us and then coming back because you weren't put off. Yeah. It didn't. At all. All day. Sure, a few people came in and Landry had me wait their tables while he supervised. It went pretty well and I made a couple bucks in tips, but that was it. Finley came down a couple times to check in, and I saw Mason and Hayes every time I went to the kitchen, but I didn't see Reese at all. Reese's bobtailed cat, on the other hand, was all over the place. I think I see why he'd take a shine to this one. They're both complete hams. Not that I mind that it was slow, it just meant that I got to play with the cats more. There are like 10 of them here, maybe? I can't get a solid count on them. They seem to vanish sometimes. Looks like there are lots of areas around here for them to hide.
Thank you for your help today, Avery. That's totally what Landry looks like. Yep.
Oh, maybe. Landry, Finley, and I just finished wiping down the tables. Mason was gone before the cafe closed, and I don't know where Hayes went. So how'd you like it? Is it always this quiet? I mean, not that I'm complaining. Not always. Tomorrow should be busier for sure. I've got plans.
Oh, we should get here early then, huh?
Don't say that like you aren't here. You aren't always early. Oh, I have to come in earlier?
Don't worry too much about it, Avery. Just show up at your regular time.
Okay, thanks. I can't imagine what busy means here. With like 6 people in here at the same time. Oh, fine. I've got a little bit more work I want to do on the blog, so you all go ahead. I'll close up if Graves doesn't get here to do it.
Oh, thank you. Avery, you can head out.
Thanks. Are you leaving now? I could walk with you.
I'll be out in a bit. You can go on ahead.
Oh, alright. See you all tomorrow. Night! The door closes behind me with a jingle. I have a job! My coworkers are pretty cute. I get to play with cats. And if this works out, I should be able to afford a place of my own soon. Oh, wait until my parents hear about this. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I can't help but give a little celebratory fist pump. Alright! I think I just heard someone snort a laugh behind me. I thought I said that pretty quietly. I turn around to see who's there, but there's nobody but a cat. 2 cats, actually. Cats from the cafe. Reese's cat and a Siamese cat, to be precise. Crap, how did they get outside? Did I let them out when I left? This is really bad. I'm pretty sure one of the first rules of working at a cat cafe is do not lose the cats. They're not looking at me anymore. Now's my chance. I start creeping towards both cats. If I move too suddenly, I might spook them. I only make it a few steps before I see the bobtail's ears swivel back to face me. Without turning the rest of its head, it takes a springing leap and heads down one fork in the road. The Siamese cat continues down the same path, as casual as anything. Oh god, I can't get them both, but I need to get at least one of them. Oh, I better decide who to go after.
Siamese?
I think the Siamese cat would be easier to catch.
Yeah, not paying attention.
The bobtail's onto me clearly, but the Siamese cat hasn't picked up on it yet. My best chance right now is probably following the Siamese. It's gotten kind of far down the path. I better pick up my pace to catch up. I try to mimic those long strides Landry always takes to cover more ground, but that doesn't work out so well. Jogging's gonna be easier. Or not. My feet are falling harder on the ground and the cat notices. It's going faster now, so I better pick up the pace. I break out into a full run to follow him. He definitely knows I'm there, but now it doesn't matter. I have bigger legs, so I'm gonna catch up sooner or later. I'm a pretty good runner. And I finally close the gap between us. Suddenly, the cat screeches to a halt and jerks around to face me. Cat. Hey! Oh, wait. I guess
Avery, stop it! Why are you chasing me?
Because you gotta... Wait, what am I saying? What are you saying? How are you saying?
It's me.
Me?
Hayes?
Last I checked, Hayes was a guy with glasses. You didn't seem like the pranking type, Hayes. The Hayes cat is puffing up like a dusting brush. I feel bad this cat's getting caught up in whatever shenanigans they're trying to put me through right now. This seems like it should be against work procedure.
Who could that be? Mason?
I don't know. He's telling
the truth, Avery.
Yeah. Oh, it's Landry. Oh. The voice comes from behind me, and I whirl around to see Landry, but he's not there.
Down here.
I readjust my gaze downward. Oh, come on.
No, this isn't a joke, Avery.
Landry cat takes a few steps past me and sits down in front of Hayes cat. Even as a Maine Coon, his gait is long. No, come on. No.
Graves didn't tell you?
Tell me what? That you're all secret cats? That doesn't make any sense. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I'm sorry, Avery. I thought he told you.
Is that why you're acting weird? You're keeping something this bonkers a secret?
It's not that easy to talk about. Whenever we leave the cafe grounds, we turn into cats.
I'm surprised to hear Hayes pipe up of all people. Or all cats. Cat people.
It began around the time we all started to work here. Graves calls it a curse.
A curse? A curse? This is too much.
Though, I don't know if everyone thinks of it that way.
But wait. Everyone? Is everybody at the cafe a secret cat?
Yes.
Graves too?
Nobody has seen him as a cat. But it seems safe to assume.
Am I gonna turn into a cat too? Landry isn't even looking at me anymore. He's avoiding eye contact as hard as he can. Hayes does the same. Neither answers. Am I gonna turn into a cat? Oh, come on!
Sorry, Avery. Maybe you can stop it. We don't know how it causes the curse. Maybe if you talk to the others tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, sure. Why not? Let's have a whole cat council. We can invite Hash Browns, too. Is he also a person? I can see the fur between Hayes' shoulders raising a little on end in a little ridge. It takes the wind out of my sails a bit. Yeah, all right, I'm too tired for this. This better be a weird dream or something, a weird work-induced hallucination.
Sorry, Avery.
Not listening to talking cats anymore. Bye. The sun's barely gone down, but I am capital letter done with today. This is too much. Don't forget the food this time. The canned stuff. Huh? Did someone just say something? There's nobody here but Mochi. Oh, for crap's sake! I find him standing next to the food bowl, looking up at me with those expectant eyes. I gently nudge him with my foot. Did you just say that? Brr. Nope. Nope. I'm done. I dump the rest of the canned food into the bowl and scurry out of the kitchen. Then I dump myself into bed. I don't even want to think about it right now. I'm just going to sleep in a real bed for once. Maybe sleeping on that couch is messing with my head. I don't usually close the door, but I think it's a good idea tonight. I don't want Mochi whispering to me in my sleep. I wake up early enough that I surprise myself. This is gross. Who does this? At least I slept fairly well, all things considered. My cheek hurts, like I'm getting one of those real powerful zits. Just when I have a job where I see people all day. What perfect timing. I kick my legs free of the big blankets and roll off to the side of the bed with my usual grace. Ugh, God, this thing feels gross. I don't have any acne stuff with me here, but maybe Aunt Wendy has something I can put on? I trundle over to the vanity to assess the damage. Are you ready for the shoe to drop, Corey?
Yep.
Ah! That's not a zit. It's a whisker. There's a whisker growing out of my face.
Some body horror.
It won't come out. I thought it maybe at first it was Mochi's and it got stuck there, but nope. Growing out of my face. I tried to pluck it. It was probably one of the worst ideas I've ever had. Now I know just how sensitive cat whiskers are. Is this really how the curse starts? Oh, I've been pacing around for too long. I gotta go to work, but how am I supposed to leave the house like this? What if somebody sees me? I guess I could try to cover it with something. I dig around a bit and find some dust masks under the sink. Maybe that'll do the trick? I can pretend I have a cold or something. Or not, because putting it on feels really awkward against my face. I'm at a loss here. I'd call one of the staffers, but I didn't get their numbers yesterday. I guess it'd be hard to use a cell phone as a cat anyway. I just have to go to the cafe and hope there's someone there to ask. I didn't run into anybody on my way to the cafe yesterday, but knowing my luck, it'll be a whole crowd or something. Why wouldn't you just quit this job? I would.
After you find out that your workplace is cursed and you turn into a cat?
Yeah.
Because you get paid to hang out with cats all day? Like, it's a pretty good trade-off.
I guess. I keep my head down and walk quickly. Jeez, my face itches. Hope another one isn't coming in. The thought is enough to make me pick up my pace. Running to work is going to be a theme for me. Maybe it'll keep me in shape. I just hope I can keep my human shape, too. You signed a contract.
A lot of contract.
Oh, why are there so many people milling around the front of the cafe today? This is exactly what I was dreading. It's like they showed up specifically to look at the magical mutating cat person. Ugh. As I approach the cafe, the whisker falls off like a dead leaf or something.
Ugh.
Look at it just flutter to the floor. I lean down and pick it up. If I hadn't seen it happen, I would have thought it would have fallen off one of the cats. Oh, this is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid! My eyes start to sting. I can't tell if I should be mad or crying or both. This is really, really stupid and I don't want to deal with it. The cure is you work at the cafe. I kick the door open with my foot. It's actually pretty heavy, so it just sort of nudges open. Where the hell is Graves? Looks like most of them are already here. They're already setting a table for breakfast, but just like this is a regular, normal day where nobody grows cat whiskers.
Oh, Avery. I don't think he's in yet. What's the matter?
This is the matter. This whole dumb situation. You probably can't see the whisker I'm waving around, but I don't care. He knows what I'm talking about. Oh, is that yours? What kind of cat are you? I'm not any kind of a cat. I'm a people. I can't believe this.
Oh, come on, Avery. You should have known this was gonna happen.
How the hell was I supposed to know?
Sounds like somebody here didn't read his contract. The safe areas and other tips are mentioned in the welcome pamphlet.
What contract?
You signed some paperwork when you started, right?
Yeah?
Well?
How can you all be so chill about this? We work for an evil dungeon lord who's turning us all into cats. I don't think they're called dungeon lords.
Avery, none of us are happy about it either. We're doing what we can.
There's gotta be more you could be doing. Where's Graves?
He may be upstairs, but I don't know.
I remember hearing Graves going up some creaky steps yesterday. Maybe that's his office or something. Whatever it is, that room's gonna be missing a door after I kick it off its hinges. I storm towards the back of the cafe. The steps must be back here somewhere.
Let's go in the creepy basement.
I feel like Graves is not chaotic evil because he's making you sign a contract.
Lawful evil.
Lawful evil. Right? Hayes and Mason are in the kitchen. Hayes is gawking and even Mason's got an eye on me.
Avery, where are you going?
I've had enough of this. I gotta give him a piece of my mind.
What?
This cursed crap. The others trail me into the kitchen. What am I, the cat herder? Avery, chill out. We aren't all mad about it. Most of us signed up for it on purpose. It's done some good things for some of us. Well, I'm mad about it. I'm mad as hell. Turning into a cat won't do jack for me.
I know you're mad, but it's not Graves' fault. He does a lot to help us. We owe him.
I don't owe him a damn thing. Seriously, Avery, shouting at our boss isn't going to change anything. There's nothing we can do about it right now. Let's just sit down and talk about it. No, I could just quit.
Huh.
Oh, except that I've signed a contract.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have signed a contract.
Let's make a save, because I want to be like, I'm quitting!
And see how that goes?
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's one thing I can do. I can walk out of here right now.
Yeah, and what good is that gonna do? You're gonna fix this all by yourself? Where are you even gonna go? Reese, don't antagonize him. You're just going to make it worse.
I'm not putting up with this anymore. I'm out of here. I turn on my heels and storm towards the exit, pushing past everybody bottlenecked to the hallway behind me. I make it back into the cafe, almost back out the front door. Landry and Finley both move quickly, though. Before I know it, they're standing ahead of me.
Please, Avery, calm down.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Listen to us. Double down! I'm done listening to this crap. I storm past them, letting the door slam behind me. I can hear them shouting, so I break out into a run, full tilt away from the cafe. Nobody follows me. I can't hear anybody after a few minutes of running. I keep running breakneck until my lungs give out. I don't know if a cat could run that fast for that long. I don't want to find out. My face itches. I reach up to scratch at it. I feel the texture of fur against my palm.
Aha!
Paw, not palm. My gray cat paw. My body tingles all over. I hate this. I can't stand it. I can't run any further. My back feels long. I can't stand upright anymore. I have no choice but to put my hands on the ground. My paws? They aren't hands anymore. They never will be again. Where am I? This isn't even anywhere near my apartment. I get home, but what then? Where will I go now? Who can I tell about this? What can I do? Will Mochi even recognize me? I'm all alone except for him. All I know is no matter what happens, I'm sure as hell not going back to that cafe.
We got a Chivo. Take this job and meow, 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 meow.
Yeah. All right, now we've done the true Kathleen ending.
Yeah,
which
turn
is
into a cat forever.
All right. We haven't cleaned out Wendy's apartment. No. Catboy bad end. All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Now that we've done that. I guess I see what you mean. No. Come on. Come on now, don't be such a salty caramel latte. Finley puts her arm around my shoulder. I try shrinking away, but she just redoubles her efforts. I've never had someone be so forceful about comforting me.
No.
Oh, right. Fuck. Sorry, I keep getting Finley and Landry mixed up. You like donuts, right? How about jelly donuts? What does that have to do with anything? I think it's time to show you that this cat curse isn't all bad.
That's how the jelly donut trick works.
Yeah. She gives me, oh, she's on social media. She's Jelly Donut. And she gives me a quick wink and a punch on the shoulder. Go sit down at the table. I'll be out to show you in a sec. This is still so stupid. The frustration festers in the pit of my stomach, and now I don't have anywhere to put it. I feel another hand slap me gently between the shoulder blades. What is it with these people? This time it's Mason.
Didn't you eat, right?
No, I've been freaking out about this all morning. How am I supposed to eat? She doesn't lift her hand. I can feel it like a weight on my back.
Stop sulking and sit down. Eat.
Is that comfort or a threat?
Good food calms you down.
She gives me a firm but gentle push towards the dining area. It's like being scooted forward by a steel pillar. I guess I might as well go sit down. I return to the front of the cafe and flop down in the chair at the head of the tables. After all that following everybody was doing before, nobody's bothered to come back out yet. Maybe they think I could use the space to cool off. It feels a little like I'm in a timeout. First out of the kitchen of Hayes, all people. He tiptoes up delicately and sets a small teacup down in front of me.
It's chamomile and lavender tea. It can help with stress. I drink it sometimes when I'm overwhelmed, too.
Hayes flinches a bit when I look up at him. I pick up the teacup and hold it to my face. It smells lovely, at least. He looks at me with his eyebrows upturned until I take a sip. I oblige. I see what he means. This is pretty calming. I let out a deep sigh. I can feel my shoulders slump a bit. Hayes seems relieved that I've approved. He takes his permission to sit and takes a seat next to me.
You know, I get anxious a lot. You probably guessed that, though, huh? Some things help me out, like the tea. But I think the thing that helps me the most is being a cat. I know that must sound pretty stupid, but it's nice to have somewhere to go. I like that I can curl up in my tiny corner and nothing is expected of me. It helps me a lot. So that really does sound stupid. But that's what we mean when we aren't mad about it.
Aw. No, I think I get what you're saying. I don't agree, but I get it. Thanks. He doesn't seem to know what to say. He's just sort of staring down the table and picking pieces of paper off the napkin in front of him. I don't think he hates people.
I doubt it.
I'm gonna leave him alone. Okay, I get it for someone like... I get it for somebody like him. Does that mean I should give him his space? He's definitely right about the tea, that's for sure. He should probably have poured some for himself. Heck, he should probably have an IV of it. He seems so on edge all the time. What about the others? Do they get something out of this too? Esteemed patrons! May I have your attention, please? Especially you, Avery. Where's her voice even coming from? Down here, kiddo. Huh? I look down and... And... Your Jelly Donut? It's me, a real-life internet sensation! You're so surprised. You should see the look on your face right now. Wow, so you've really capitalized on this curse, huh? I just started making videos as a way to have some fun with the situation. Who knew it would make me a celebrity? I'll give you my autograph later if you like. No, I'm fine. She gives my leg a playful pat and then gives me a wink. You're so starstruck! I am not. You so are. I bet you spend a lot of time on the internet. I bet you know all about me. No? You're blushing. Why would I be blushing about a cat?
Oh, cut the shtick, you both of you. The two of you together out here.
Reese saunters up, serving platter in hand. He nudges Finley aside with his foot, scooting her a good distance from the table. Rude.
Are you over your temper tantrum, Adri?
Wow, sorry. Well, I almost was, but then you had to come in here and call it a temper tantrum?
No sense of humor, just like I said.
He reaches over my shoulder and sets a plate of pancakes down in front of me.
Finley, go change back. I don't want your dirty feet on the table.
God, I'm gonna sneak nip into your clothes next time you're on cat detail. Despite her threat, Finley saunters off, tail flicking into the break room. She returns a moment later and floops down on the seat across from me, but not before grabbing another stack of pancakes from Reese. She's already digging into her food when Mason comes from the kitchen and takes her usual seat. Landry follows close behind her with another tray of pancakes, and the rest of the table pounces on their breakfast prey.
How are you feeling, Avery?
Better, I guess.
I'm glad to hear it. We didn't mean to spring this on you, but I think we all forgot how confusing it was from the start. I know I assumed you already knew what was happening.
So am I the only one who didn't read the contract? Did it say like, hey, I'm gonna turn you into a cat or something?
Not in so many words, at least. But of course we all read it, right?
Wow, the varying degrees of sheepishness going around this table right now.
Nope. I didn't really understand the safe zones talk and things. I thought it was about safety protocols, but didn't ask.
Hayes shrugs and looks intently at the maple syrup pool on his plate, which I'm choosing to interpret as no. I skimmed it. I got the potential for great power, but a price part, but the specifics.
Oh my god. Oh my god, all of you. No wonder I'm the one in charge here. The point is, Avery, we don't want you to feel like you're alone. We've tried finding out more about it, but we all hit dead ends.
Yeah, you can't exactly wiki how to cure a cat curse. Well, you can, but the results are, well, they're from the internet. Why didn't you just ask him? Oh yeah, I did, but he said something like, ahem. We are all but actors on the stage of life, and we have been cast in this drama of this cafe.
That sounds like something he would say.
And you bought that? But everybody just sort of nods and agrees with Reese. Wow. But we're all... Oh, sorry.
We're all in this together. We're like teammates now, and we can figure it out, with or without Graves.
Yeah. Yeah! You're right. We can do this. I raise my fork, pancake piece still attached, like a musketeer giving a salute. I get varying nods and murmurs of agreement, but nobody follows my example. I thought we could have made this a thing.
What we need to figure out first is crowd management. Jelly donut days are rough, and we need to be ready. Think I should spend some time with Mason. To help her in the kitchen, of course. Hayes, too. I'm okay with that. We might need you both to come out and help us from time to time, too. We can't spare anybody besides Finley for cat detail today. You know how these days go. No cat breaks. Sorry, Hayes. I know. Avery will be the main two covering the floor. Hayes and Reese will be out from time to time if we get really swamped, and Graves should be by later to help us out. Might be a bit hectic, so I hope you're ready.
This sounds exciting. I bet this place is fun when it's busy. Yeah, some of the people who come by are so cute. Just wait till you see the kids. This little girl has a jelly donut shirt she made herself. Oh, that's so cute. I think you'd look cute in a jelly donut shirt, too. Are you trying to get me to join your fan club or something? I don't have one, but if you want to manage it... no, that's your loss.
Mason, are you ready? This is going to be a long day for you. I like a challenge. Now finish eating so we can get back to work. Yes, ma'am!
Reese shovels one last pancake into his mouth and without even finishing chewing, grabs his plate and hurries after Mason. Hayes at least manages some grace in his exit. I better get ready too. My public awaits. Finley hands me her plate and then dramatically flicks her hair away from her face like a starlet in a photo shoot. She disappears into the back as well.
Alright, Avery, drink your coffee because it's time to get energetic.
Yeah!
Good, because if you look outside the cafe and around the corner...
Oh man, why is this? Is that why there are so many people out front?
Yep.
Oh, I better chug this coffee then. Well, let's get pumped. Oh boy, did it become busy fast. There's a crowd of people as soon as we open the door, and they're all clamoring to see internet sensation Jelly Donut. They pour in like a leak in a ship's hull. Landry tells me that sometimes we have to cap the number of people allowed in at a time, but it's not that bad yet.
Hopefully the numbers stay down until Graves gets back. We'll need the crowd control in the afternoon.
Where the heck is he anyway?
I'm sure he has a lot to deal with. There's a lot more to managing a restaurant than what goes on inside, I'm sure. He always comes to help out sooner or later.
I'm having a lot of trouble picturing Graves waiting tables. Maybe he wears that uniform Reese is so obsessed with. Okay, I don't have time to sit here daydreaming about that. There are tables to wait. Boy, are there a lot of orders for donuts and coffee today. I didn't even know that was on the menu. I guess it's pretty on point to offer donuts on day where Jelly Donuts is in the cafe, but somehow I hadn't expected it. I don't see them in the pastry case. Maybe they're still in the back? I better go check.
Zed Alpha's cheered with 100 bits. You know, the title of the stream is Now Kiss, but you never actually tell us whom we're supposed to be kissing. We need clearer instructions.
I don't know yet. I can't decide who among my coworkers I want to kiss. I don't actually think it's a good idea to date your coworkers.
I've seen it work.
I mean, I guess I'm technically married to one of my coworkers.
Yes, you are. Same. Sort of.
Okay, so maybe Corey and I should not be dispensing advice about this. Okay, how about this? How about we, Team Landry gotta go Maine Coon? I don't know, I like Hayes. Hayes is so cute. Let's get to know them a little better first.
That introvert.
I better go check. Hey, Mason. Are there donuts back here? Oh yeah, there are. A whole stack of them, and they're still warm. Aw, there's those cakey donuts that are so good too. I shouldn't be hungry after such a big breakfast, but they look amazing. The coast is clear. I don't see Mason. Hayes and Reese aren't even in the room. I could just... Don't do it, my dude. Get it together, Avery Gray. Don't steal inventory on a busy day.
Like donuts, huh?
Sorry, I just wanna...
Clear that?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Oh, I didn't even hear her come up behind me, but there she is. Mason looms over me and rests her arm across my shoulders.
They got those cat donuts.
Oh, yeah. These look really good too.
I'll make you some later. Strawberry.
I like strawberry donuts the best, with the pink frosting. Can I request those?
Strawberry, huh? Not what I expected from you.
Is that good?
It's nothing.
Actually, I like Mason best.
She's pretty cool.
Oh, and with chocolate drizzle?
Haha, sure.
And sprinkles?
Sure.
And...
Don't get carried away. It's too much for one donut.
Are you sure? I have some ideas that will revolutionize the donut world.
Now stop wasting time. It's busy out there.
Right. Mason dumps the tray of plates in my hand and then shoos me out of the kitchen. I bring the plates to their respective tables. I'm getting really good at this waitstaff stuff.
Oh, thank goodness you're back, Avery. We're so swamped.
Avery to the rescue! This is still a bit much. It's like we're under a waterfall of people who want to see Jelly Donut or something like that. I don't know. I'm too busy to think of a good metaphor. Finley's loving it, though. Just look at her mug for the camera. Oh, and there they go again. Someone else is trying to put their donut on her head. Excuse me, please read the rules. We can't let customers bring food to the cat play area.
Fine, whatever.
Jeez. You see something on the internet and you think it's okay to do it in real life? Some people. Someone better talk to that kid about those bad habits she's encouraging in people. The offending customer has already vanished back to his table, but now there are 3 people who have taken his place. We need more babysitters.
One at a time, please. No flash photography.
Oh, thank goodness. Reese and Hayes are back out to help corral the crowds. Reese is taking a spot at the door as the world's tiniest bouncer, and Hayes is taking someone's order. Which reminds me, I better get back to work too. Oh, we're in the final stretch, but dang, this is exhausting. My pockets are bursting with tips, but there's not much consolation if I feel like I'm never going to leave this place. I could really use a break.
Hey.
What's she doing out here? Does she need a break too? I suppose I shouldn't be too selfish. I'm not the only one working my butt off out here.
Get in here.
It's not a request so much as a command, so I better go see what's up.
Donut time. Donut time.
Did some kind of baking bomb go off in here? We're all taking turns busting tables, but this crowd hasn't left much time to deal with the dishes and the cooking utensils.
I need your help.
And here, I thought you didn't trust me in the kitchen.
I don't, smartass. I need coffee.
Oh, yeah, me too.
No. We're low on beans. Get them from the basement, right around the corner. I'm swamped.
Oh, duh. Yeah, of course, just a sec, I'll get them. I've never been in the basement before. It's probably not a great idea to get someone to help me. It's probably not a great idea to get someone to help me out, but dark spaces kind of creep me out.
I want that poster.
Ugh, this is a restaurant, not a haunted house. I'm not some scaredy cat. It should be fine. Here goes nothing.
Bah!
Holy crap, Graves! Wow, look at the size of that geo.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That's many crystals. He was right about the crystals.
Yep. Tiny skeletons.
I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, and then this happens? This isn't a restaurant storehouse. It's the Halloween surplus store. It's that. It is. It's a curio full of model skeletons. What the hell? What's he got padlocked in that cabinet? Do I want to know? Ugh. I better get out of here and go back upstairs quickly before I get attacked by a giant toad. I find a giant bag of unground coffee beans that I'm sure I could just barely lift myself, but more interesting is the book that's resting on top of it. It's a worn leather, with its worn leather cover embossed with silver swirlies in the shape of a cat. It looks like a spell book or something. Oh, it's probably Graves' diary. I'm so curious.
I often assume that any book I pick up is a diary.
It wouldn't hurt to take a little peek, right? What the heck? I don't get this at all. Is it written in code or something? This is all nonsense. Wait a second. Why is my name in here? Ew, is Graves writing about me in his diary?
Avery.
Oh, she sounds mad. Now's not a good time to start reading. This book is real tiny and fits right in my hoodie, so I'm going to look through this when I get home. It's probably nothing, but after seeing my name in it, how could I resist taking it home for a better look? I'll bring it right back before anyone even notices it's gone. Okay, but seriously, I should leave before a crow lands in my hair or something. I heft the coffee bag in my arms and trundle back up the stairs to the kitchen. Ah, the light of day. It was way too quiet in the basement. I can barely get the door open when I hear the muffled noise from the dining room and the clanging of pots and pans in the kitchen.
Get lost? Took you long enough.
Sorry, I didn't know my way around down there yet.
Creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad you said it. Gave me the chills.
I like it.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Thanks. I get back to work.
Okay. Anytime? The whirring of the coffee grinder starts immediately after I start talking. This conversation is probably over. Better get out there and see what's going on. It looks like the crowd has finally dissipated. I don't see Finley, the jelly donut, anywhere. I guess even her energy has its limits, huh? Hey, cutie. Now how about some coffee? I had a real busy day at work. Oh, there she is. Wow, she looks worn out. I bet that does take a lot out of you. Wait, cutie? Dang, is she just being friendly or is she making a move? One coffee coming right up. Want me to put anything in it? Oh, you sweetheart. Skim milk and 2 sugars, please. You got it. I fetch her a cup of coffee just the way she likes it. Once I make it back, I catch her looking at her phone. Oh, the cafe got some really good comments today. We should see a nice boost in traffic from this. So is this what you mean by social media expert or whatever? Yup. I run the company message board and all those other accounts. Jelly Donut was just something I started doing to get more cafe traffic. I didn't expect it to get so big. It's actually a lot of fun. You should join me when you start transforming too. I could use a sidekick. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that until just now. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to help. Here, come sit with me a sec. It's quiet enough that Landry can take care of the remaining stragglers, so it should be fine if we sit for a minute or two. Really though, it's gonna be fine. We all stick together here and you're part of the family now. Got it? You have sprinkles in your hair. She reaches up and finds a treasure trove of sugar stuck in her bangs. Ha ha! So I do. I mean it though. Got it? Yeah, thanks.
Got any room for another at this table?
Huh, I guess there weren't too many left after all. I glance downstairs and it looks like he's already locked the door. Always! Landry scoots a chair next to Finley. guess the cafe is closed now.
I expect you all won't spend too much time here lollygagging. We have cleanup to do.
Jeez, Dad. Lollygagging? Really?
I don't know, it was the first word that came to mind. Reese, why don't you sit with us too?
Fuck. Sorry. I'll figure out that Landry and Finley are separate people.
I mean, it'd be funny if they had the same voice.
Yeah. Actually, because I think the distribution of characters worked out pretty okay.
I suppose so. Where are Hayes and Mason? Mason. She's probably already gone.
She doesn't stick around after shifts to help with cleanup?
She gets here earlier than any of us for prep. It's only fair she also leaves it early. Besides, I think she has something that she does after work.
Goes to a cat biker bar. What, as a cat? Hey, don't judge. I wonder what kind of cat she is anyway. Feels kind of rude to think that, but you know what they say about curiosity in cats. I should see if she's here to thank her for her work. I'll be right back.
Tell Hayes to come join us if you see him.
You got it. Wow, the kitchen is pretty clean already. Was Mason that quick? Oh, there she is. I caught her before she could go. Mason!
What?
Oh, you really busted your butt today. Thank you.
It's my job.
She's already got one foot out the door. She seems irritated that I interrupted her.
Oh. Walkies.
Do you want me to walk you home? Mason gives a sharp snort of a laugh.
You think I'm gonna get chased or something? Stray dog's gonna come get me?
No, I thought it would be nice. We could talk and stuff.
We're talking now.
I guess so, huh? Well, where are you going? Do you live near here?
Don't we all?
Yeah. Ha ha ha.
Is that all?
I guess so. Good night, Mason.
Yeah.
She disappears around the corner, but a second later I catch a glimpse of a lanky orange cat with a crooked tail. Maybe that's her. She looks like she's heading in the same direction as my apartment. I wonder if we're neighbors. Probably not. That's kind of silly to assume. When I get back to the kitchen, I hear the sink running. Looks like Hayes is doing the rest of the dishes. Why doesn't he come out with the others? Poor boy deserves a break as much as the rest of us. If everybody's a family like Finley says, he should be part of it too. Hey, put those down. Come out. We're all gonna sit and have coffee together.
I'm fine, thank you.
What? You don't like me now?
What?
I'm just teasing you. Come on, you're one of us and I'm sure you're tired too. I'll come back and help you with the dishes after we're done. I'm sure I won't be the only one either. We gotta stick together, right?
I guess so.
Come on, I'll get your coffee even.
I'd rather get it myself. I'm a little picky about my coffee.
Oh yeah? How so?
I prefer a good cappuccino instead. We have a nice espresso machine here.
Oh, like the one you made for me at my interview. That was really good.
Thank you. A cappuccino with steamed milk and espresso. It's a delicate balance.
Can you make me another one?
Sure.
Ooh.
Grunkus Dunkus subscribed for 18 months in a row. Who has time to kiss when I have these two babies?
Well, I'm sure your sub-babies will grow up quickly. And if you have real babies, and you have two at once, I'm so sorry. Ooh, is that a smile? It is!
I'll go make them now.
Meet you in the dining room. I head out to the cafe. Hayes walks with me at first, but slips upstairs as soon as we reach the staircase. There are a series of loud, whirring noises, and he returns with a cup in each hand. He's careful as he hands me mine.
It's still a little hot.
It looks amazing, thank you. I head back upstairs, coffee in hand, and then return to my seat. Hayes follows shortly after and sits at the table next to us. I reach out and drag his table a little closer to ours. We all sit and talk over coffee for a while. We divide the tips, careful to leave a separate stack for Mason when she gets in tomorrow. It's getting pretty dark. I should get going soon. I say goodbye to everybody and head out. They're all staying late again. I can understand that. Of course they'd want to be human for as long as possible. I'm going to enjoy this while I can. The gravity of the situation weighs on me as soon as I'm out the door. What the hell am I going to do once I start turning into a cat? How could I explain that? Nobody would believe me. And the thought flies out of my head. The black cat with the odd eyes is back. It sits in the middle of the road. Something dangles from its mouth, but I can't tell what. Quit it, Graves. I know that's you. The black cat stares at me impassively. Playing dumb isn't gonna work. The black cat flops onto the pavement and splays out its legs. It's not even looking at me. Yeah, I'm off on this hot tip after all. I guess sometimes a cat is just a cat. Everything's getting to me. All the more reason to go home and get some sleep. I'm almost home now. I should figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. Ah! Something just hit my back. Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Wait, it's gone? I see the black cat at my feet. What the hell? Damn it, Graves! I don't care if this cat is Graves or not. I'm calling it until I'm proven wrong.
Meow.
The black cat trots off somewhere. Is it just me, or does it sound like someone saying the word meow? Worse than that, it sounded kind of smug. Graves! Maybe it's not him. Maybe I just smell like a cat and attract other cats now? Nah, I better get home before I'm jumped by more strays. I ran the rest of the... I think Graves is like putting a tag on your door so you can be a human when you're at home.
Mm-hmm.
I run the rest of the way home and slam the door behind me. I can't take this. If my hair wasn't already white, it would be turning that way. You're late. Wait, how did I do this catchphrase? You're late. You're late. Very fat voice. Eh? Who said that? I looked down. Mochi's fat face is looking up at me. Oh, no. I'm not doing this. I dump some kibble in Mochi's bowl and then go to my room and close the door behind me. I shamble into my pajamas, but when I bundle up my hoodie, I feel a firm, squarish bulge in my pocket. That's right, the book. Maybe something useful is in here. I start to flip through the book. There's my name. There's Hayes, Finley, Mason, Laundry, and Reese. There must be some kind of clue, but I don't know what it's supposed to say. All these words look like they've been written by birds hopping around in ink. I toss my hoodie on the floor and get to work. Maybe I can decipher it? I hold the book upside down. No. Is there a cipher? Ugh. I don't know why I bothered looking. Of course it won't be that easy. I try for another 20 minutes or so, but it's useless. I give up. Frustrated, I drop the book. It hits my hoodie and ungracefully tumbles over. I shuffle them away with my foot, and then something tumbles out. What is that? Looks like it fell out of the hood. A bookmark. Did I leave that there? Why would I put anything there? I pick it up. It looks like it's got some weird holographic center. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I should bring it back to the cafe tomorrow along with that stupid book. I go to tuck the bookmark into it for safekeeping, but... Ooh! Penthalicia 180 has subscribed for 9 months in a row saying, "Sup, baby day! Thanks for making my long morning of grading and childcare more tolerable." Whoa! Hold up. I can read it with this. I don't know how it got there, but this is the key to reading this book. The Hallowed Covenant of Witchery? What? Reese did say something about witches the other day. This might be a good lead to whatever's going on. I settle in with the book and start from the beginning.
In the beginning. Oh.
Let's save our game.
Yes.
I've been doing this for days now. I wake up, go to work, come home, lose myself in the grimoire, and barely make it to bed right before the sun comes back up. Lather, rinse, repeat. Oh, listen to me. I'm calling the thing a grimoire now. I can't stop reading this dang book, or mumbling to myself, I guess. But seriously, there's all this stuff about witches, covens, powers. I've never seen anything like it. Sometimes I don't even understand the words on the page, but they make me feel strange when I read. Powerful, I guess? Like if I keep going, I'll suddenly click into place and I'll learn something unknowable. It's getting to me, though. I feel haggard, and my coworkers pointed out I'm getting some wicked bags under my eyes. I haven't told them about the book. I bet they'll think I've just been up playing video games or something.
Merp.
What's with you? You're so friendly lately. Since when do you sit in laps? They do say that some witches get familiars. No! That's ridiculous. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm not becoming a witch! I've been trying out some of the stuff in the book, though. Just a bit. You can't blame me for that. Hear me out. But I think I managed to move a cola can with magic. Maybe it was balanced weirdly or something and fell on its own, but I felt like it worked. Yeah, I've definitely been reading this gibberish book for too long. I should stretch my legs or something. Right, Mochi?
Meh.
See? Even Mochi agrees and he hates exercise. Hey, it's actually pretty early. Reading a dusty tome all night actually reset my sleep schedule to a normal one. I'm gonna celebrate with some coffee, breakfast, and a nice walk. Oh no, he just went right around.
Yep.
Why did I become a coffee drinker anyway? It's not bad at all, now that I've gotten used to it. And the stuff I drink is actually a real shade of tan now, almost. My palate is refining every day. I kind of want a big old cheese Danish or something, too. There's that corner store down the road. I've been in there for a lot of stuff, and their breakfast pastries look really good. Could also just stop by the cafe. It's closed to customers today, but I bet someone's hanging around who could make me a nice fancy coffee or something.
Corner store.
We're gonna go to the corner store and we're gonna be a cat. You know what? I eat the cafe all the time now. Why not get some variety? This place is really cute and handy. I'm not really a grocery shopping kind of person, but if it was, I'd do it here. The snacks are choice, and the little bakery window behind the counter has some surprisingly delicious donuts. I think the owner makes them himself. The owner's a real gruff guy, but I bet he's the type that gets favorite customers and warms up to them. All I know is that I'm not one of those favorites yet. He's at the counter reading the paper right now. He somehow manages to spare me a glance as I approach, but goes back to the sports section while I pour myself a cup of coffee. Good morning! Huh. Sure it is starting to get cold out, isn't it? Do you want donuts or what? Ah, ha, 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 ha. Boy, he reminds me of a certain surly chef. Yeah, a chocolate and a jelly donut, please. Hee hee, jelly donut. He turns to pluck the donuts from the display case, and that's when I see it. Her, to be precise. A scraggly orange cat curled up and sleeping on top of an overturned milk crate down by the owner's feet. That's Mason? The old man didn't hear me, but the cat sure did. Her eyes fly wide open and her pupils shrink to the size of a paper cut. I start to mouth, "What are you doing here?" to her, but she's having none of this. Her crooked tail puffs twice its size and thrashes wildly about behind her. Even as a cat, her stare is intimidating. I know it's her, and if I don't shut up, she's gonna come at me. Here's your donuts. What'd you do to my cat? Nothing. I think she just doesn't like the way I look or something. Anyway, bye! I leave the money on the counter and make a hasty retreat. How weird. I didn't expect Mason, of all people, to be a store mascot. Something weird is going on here. Well, it's not so weird I can't go there anymore. Oh, this donut's delicious. I decide to head over to the cafe for a bit. I hope they won't get on my case about having outside food. I kind of think they won't really care, though. Mason is probably the only one who would give me grief about that, and well... When I get there, I already see some movement inside. Normally I'd be weirded out by people hanging out at work on their day off, but cat curse and all. I get it. Hayes opens the door for me. Looks like he's the only one here right now, actually. I see him glance down to the coffee in my hand.
Where'd you get that coffee?
From the corner store a few blocks away. It's on my way here.
You could have come here.
He looks a little disdainful. I kind of like knowing that such a shy guy has a bit of a snobby side, though. There's something hiding in that chill for sure. I sink to my favorite spot on the big circle couch and take a big old sip of my coffee. I could sit here all day. Maybe I will.
Avery, you're here early.
Yeah, I thought I'd come and see what everybody's doing. I've been cooped up in my house too long.
It's good to see you. I'll be around doing some handiwork, but let me know if you need anything.
Don't worry about me. It sounds like you'll be busy enough. There's the door again. Hello, hello! So, Avery, what breed are you? Do you know yet? Excuse me? Cat, I mean. Sorry, is it still a sensitive subject? No, nothing's happened to me since the day I grew the whisker. I figured it would take more time.
That's strange. I turned in about a week.
Yeah, me too. Hayes nods from the other couch.
This wouldn't be the first time Avery's slow on the uptake.
Were you just standing there waiting for a chance to say something like that?
Of course not.
He totally was. They're right, though. Playing with that book made me totally forget about the curse. Why haven't I seen any changes since then? Well, I'm gonna do some laundry. Let me know whenever you find out. I'm betting it'll be a silver tabby or something pretty like that. I hope the type of cat I become is still a person. Reese rolls his eyes and flops down on the long row of seats to the side of the cafe. He settles in with a spiral-bound sketchbook. Finley picks up a large bag and trundles towards the stairs. Is there a laundry machine up there? Yeah, in Graves' apartment. It lets us do laundry there for free. Wait, Graves lives here? Yeah, duh. The 3rd floor is his apartment. Shouldn't we see him, like, all the time? He's basically a ghost as is.
He's usually out until really late at night and leaves pretty early in the morning. I don't think he sleeps.
I bet he sleeps in a fancy coffin.
Haha, I mean, he's just really busy. He takes care of all the administrative stuff for the cafe, after all. Well, better get to work. That ramp isn't going to build itself, after all.
Landry gives me a little wave and then disappears into the back. He's back a few minutes later with hands full of lumber and a roll of carpet. So that's why all that stuff was in the basement.
Sorry, might be a bit noisy in here.
That's no problem with me.
I suppose, if you must.
Landry and Reese go back to work. A few minutes later, I hear Finley. I peek up into the balcony and she's fiddling with a laptop or something. Everyone seems to be just keeping themselves busy. Maybe I should help one of them? But on the other hand, I'm not getting paid for it, so... Who do you want to help out?
How late does the stream go?
We go till noon.
Okay.
But we have to play Horse Boyfriend.
Oh, we have to play Horse Boyfriend? Okay.
Well, we're very close to the end of Horse Boyfriend. I might be able to, well, it depends. I'm very bad about doing Horse Boyfriend homework.
Right.
So, I keep forgetting to play it during the week. But
I don't know, Finley, we're already a fan of Jelly Donut.
That's true. I'll do some Horse Boyfriending.
Do you just need to tap the link?
I just need to tap, and you can answer questions. Alright, I'm pretty good with computers, sometimes. Don't let it level up, though, because I want to do that on a screen, because it plays like a whole thing.
Okay.
It's all very exciting. After a brief pit stop to toss my coffee cup in the trash, I head upstairs. What's up? How are the Jelly Donut videos doing? Oh, just the person I was looking for. Let me see your hands. Come on, I know you know more words than that. Hold out your hands. I don't know what you're doing, but okay. I hold out my hands, palms down. Don't do that stupid slap game on me. Haha, I didn't even think of that. If you talk to him, if you answer correctly, you get more energy.
Okay.
Dang, next time. You have really nice hands. Thanks. Alright, you'll do just fine, just like I thought. Come here. You haven't told me what you're doing yet. Oh, you're right. I got a little ahead of myself. I'm making a human version Jelly Donut video and you're gonna help me. Does this mean you're gonna balance donuts on your human head? You're gonna balance donuts on my head? Nah, that's dumb. I'm gonna do a tutorial for Jelly Donut themed nail art, and you're my model! That sounds pretty cute, actually. Do you ever paint your nails before? No, it'd come out all weird looking and gross if I tried. Oh, you aren't that much of a klutz. Bet you could at least manage solid colors. But we're gonna do so much more than that. It's gonna be so fun! Alright, what do I need to do? Just sit down and place your hands on this table. Okay. Let me set up the tripod and then we'll get to work. I'm just gonna record the footage right now. I'll do the music and the voiceover stuff later, so don't worry about that. The camera's just gonna be on our hands, so stay still. She clasps my hands for a second and then waves them up and down for emphasis. I can feel a blush prickling on my cheeks. We have to get your cute face on camera sometime too, but first things first. She sets a small tackle box on the seat next to us. She props it open. It's full of nail polish bottles and all sorts of weird looking tools. There's also stuff like glue? Nail art is a lot more serious than I thought, clearly. These will be pretty simple. You work in a place where you don't want rhinestones or stuff coming off, you know. Okay. She sets to work and then sets the tiny brush to my index fingernail. The polish feels kind of cold. Oh wow, her painting is so precise. I'd be all over the place if I tried to make these kinds of shapes. She quickly moves across each nail, painting the basic shape of a donut or a cat on each. You're good at this! What, I'm good at sitting here? You're the one who's good. Oh, but I already know that. With a few more quick strokes of a pen or something, Finley leans back triumphantly. There we go! Ah, I'm a genius! She kind of is. There's all these little donuts with sprinkles and a big calico cat on my thumbnail. I'm gonna ruin these in like 30 seconds flat, I'm sure, but it's kind of nice to have now. Wow, thanks. Anything for my biggest fan! Oh, gee, she's never gonna give that up, is she? Now stay put for a bit and let those dry. Can I at least go sit on the couch downstairs? I guess. We all get caught up doing our own thing when I hear footsteps approach from the kitchen. Why, if it isn't the big boss himself? My wonderful cat herders! I see you've been keeping the place well while I've been gone. He looks us over, but his gaze stops on me for just a second. He has a weird glimmer in his eye that I can't really place. Ew. I'm on to you, buddy. I know you have something to do with that book. It can't have just been there because you're a collector or something. Heck, it has our names in it. I don't really understand those pages since the bookmark doesn't work on them, but still, it must be something fishy. Laundry. Excellent work on the cat's equipment as always.
Oh, but I'm not done yet.
Have you ever given me reason to doubt? I know you'll do a stellar job. We can talk about future designs soon.
Sure thing, boss.
Reese, I see you've been keeping your protege in line. Keep up the good work.
Of course. Nothing gets past me.
The eyes and talons of an eagle. Protege? Are they talking about me? Hayes, my sweet Hayes. Can I trouble you for some of your exquisite coffee?
I'd be happy to.
You are a treasure, as always. I hope you've been keeping well.
Oh, well.
Finley! Finley peeks her head up over the upstairs balcony to shout down. Come on, just come downstairs. Present! Your videos are keeping me busy. We hit a whole new attendance record the other day, and 6 adoptions in 2 days. The home inspections never end. I'm sorry, you have such a precious, adorable girl here making your business work. You are my internet lifeline. I have no head for such things. Oh, I bet he's been lost ever since telegrams went out of style. And Avery. He's really close now. I don't think I like it. He puts his hand on my shoulder and levels his gaze down to mine. That blue eye is so chilling. It really is a telltale heart situation. I'm on to you, Avery. What? You're the fastest learner we've had here yet? And I forget you're still so new. I feel like he's not just talking about the cafe work. Well, I've been doing a lot of studying. So you have. So you have. He lets go of my shoulder and turns away to the rest of the employees. He definitely wasn't talking about the cafe. He definitely knows something about that book. I'd ask him, but maybe it's not a good idea in front of everybody else. I'll chase him down later when he's leaving or something. I have to get more information. Where's Mason? I wanted to see her today, too. She hasn't been showing up as much on off days lately. Maybe she's found a comfy old gig at an old cat lady's or something. Haven't? Oh, wait.
Oh, haven't been to your place in ages, though.
Ah! When did you get here? You startled me. Aw, Mason, I'm so glad you're here. It wouldn't be the same if you didn't join us. As much as I adore your cooking today, I'd rather give you a respite.
Think I'm gonna cook on my day off? Ha.
Of course not. This is why I will take the pleasure of providing you, my dear employees, with dinner today. But first, an announcement. He slips back into the kitchen for a moment. When he returns, he's holding a garment bag.
No!
You haven't even let me make the announcement.
I know what this is. Absolutely not.
Humph. For my more cooperative employees, then. With a surely practiced flourish, Graves unzips the garment bag and lets it fall to the floor. Oh no. No! Is that somehow both plaid and checked flannel? I didn't know you could make a suit out of that type of material. There's a sort of appalled silence from everyone. Reese looks personally offended. Mason just straight up leaves. No appreciation for your new uniforms. And to think I had it made in your size, Avery. Try it on, Avery! She's still shouting down from the balcony. I can't blame her. I wouldn't want to get any closer to that suit either. I'd rather wear a potato sack. And I went through such trouble to have it made.
Check with us next time before you waste your time.
'Tis easier to beg forgiveness than ask permission, as they say.
So, see? You knew we wouldn't agree to it.
Well, I'll leave this here in case you all come to reason. Take some time to admire it. I'll be off for one last errand, but trust when I return you'll all be treated to a wonderful meal. Until then, farewell. With that, he disappears into the kitchen. I'm going to follow him, just to see what happens when he leaves. I get to the kitchen in time to see him slip through the back door. I'm sure I'm going to see that black cat. I just know it. I peek out the door as he leaves. He goes further and further away from the cafe, but I don't see him change. Not even when he gets past the point where I know he's off cafe grounds. I guess the others assumed he wasn't affected by the curse. But why? Does this prove he's the culprit? How would he escape whatever it was that got everyone else? Although, to be fair, I can't use that as proof. After all, I also escaped the curse, and I sure as heck didn't cause it. It seems like a good time as any to see if I can find out more about what's going on. I peek back into the main cafe. Looks like everybody's back to whatever they were doing before. The newly arrived Mason has kicked up her feet on the couch and seems to be dozing off. Finley did say we have free access to Graves' apartment after all. I could go look and see what he's got hiding up there. I'm also kind of curious what it looks like. But then again, if he was hiding something there, wouldn't somebody have noticed by now? Maybe he keeps all that magic stuff in the creepy basement. I wonder which would be better to search.
Apartment?
I mean, both places we have access to. And the basement is where the book was.
Yes.
So
but we haven't seen the apartment yet.
That's true. And if we check the basement, we'll see who we ended up with? Save?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give us a fresh
New
save.
one?
Save, scum. I don't know. I'm inclined to check out the basement because that's where all the obviously magical shit is. Worked the first time, right? The apartment's gonna get cursed again. Double curse. I bet that's where all the nefarious stuff is kept anyway. Maybe Graves is a helpless idiot caught up in somebody else's plan. Maybe I'm supposed to think he's a witch, but it's actually someone else using him as cover. Wouldn't that be messed up if it's one of the other workers at the cafe? Can't see any of them as the mastermind type, but what do I know? Well, I suppose I should prepare myself for some snooping. Oh, this place gives me the chills. I mean, it's like 10 degrees colder down here than it is upstairs. I mean, that's typically how basements go. Now, if I were a witch, where would I hide my witchery and witching accessories? I take a brief walk to the immediate left of the stairs, but there's nothing here but cafe and cat supplies. Maybe the bulk coffee is also ground up and used to make arcane sigils? Maybe I'm reaching. The right of the stairs has the more interesting stuff anyway. I kneel down to get a closer look at the curio filled with crystals when I hear something creaking above me. Crap. Is Graves gonna catch me? Nah, he left. I'm hearing things. I resume my hunt. Maybe these are magic crystals after all. Creak! Creak. Hello? Oh! It's just you, Avery. My imagination was going crazy when I saw that open door. What, you think something would be down here? I've played too many horror games not to consider the possibilities. Like, too many of them start like this, you know. Yeah, I've watched those games. Like, you think everything is fine and then boom! Like, you know how you go down the stairs and you're stuck in the hell dimension. The hell dimension filled with party supplies and bags of flour. Oh, don't say it like you aren't skeeved out just to be down here. Of course I am. There's a scene like this in that one game, Westfalls. You ever hear of it? Nah. Oh, we gotta work on your repertoire, you know. Anyway, so there's this scene where the main guy's stage is in a creepy basement like this. And then, BAM! I feel hands on my shoulders. Even though I know it's Finley, I can't help but jump. I guess we are on the Finley route. I think we're on that because we've, like, taken every opportunity to hang out with her. and ignored the other people. Ah! She pushes me against the wall, or tries to, but we don't get that far. I'm just sort of leaning back. A shadow is all up in his face, and you gotta shake it off. Ah, I get it. Ah, sorry. It was this big surprise. You'd have to play it, I guess. That's another game I should lend you sometime. Boy, she's close right now. Like, really close. Not that I mind. So what are you looking for down here anyway? She doesn't really bother to let go. Instead, she puts my arm around my shoulder like we're going on a walk together. Nothing particularly. I just wanted to explore a bit. You know, the last time I was down here, I think I saw a ghost. It was just lying on the floor behind the cat food. There it is, right there! I feel a hard poke in my side. Ah! Sorry. You're so cute when you're surprised. Just you wait. I'm gonna get you back when you aren't expecting it. I bet you'll try, but I doubt you'll succeed. Wanna go back upstairs? Yeah, sure. I don't think we can go up the stairs arm in arm, though. You just don't have a brave enough heart. I mean it. We're gonna fall if we try that. Okay. She lets go of my shoulders, but puts her hand on my back and gently pushes me forward. Now shoo! Haha, okay. Hayes is hard to date, to be honest. I love him, but it's not intuitive. I mean, that makes sense. Alright. Well, that was a bust, mostly. It's kind of nice to talk to Finley, I guess. It feels good to be getting closer to everybody here. It's sort of like I finally have a social life. Sort of. Guess I'm still hanging out with a bunch of cats one way or another. Back to the drawing table on this curse business, huh? Wonder what happens if we had gone upstairs to check out the apartment.
Do you want to load the save?
Let's do it.
Make another save and load the save?
Yeah. Alright, let's check out his apartment. You know, I've always got the chance to go into that creepy basement. I should take the opportunity while Graves is gone to root around his apartment a bit. I tiptoe past Finley on the second floor. Sure, she's going to say something to me about where I'm going, but she doesn't look up from the computer. Wow.
Definitely crystals.
It's immaculate. Makes me feel embarrassed about the state of my apartment right now, but whatever. He's probably showing off because he knows people come up here a lot. It's well designed, too. I can make fun of the guy all I want, but I have to admit he has a sense of style, interior decorating-wise at least. Look at that amazing cat tower. Why can't I buy cat furniture like this?
Should be able to.
It is so hard to buy good-looking cat furniture. Heck, that cat castle looks downright regal. I wonder if Landry built that one. I don't see cats in the apartment, but it makes sense that he'd have a setup for them, right? There's probably one in here somewhere. Ah, there we are. I see a single suspicious blue eye peeking at me from inside the castle. Is that Graves? A black cat peeks out. It is!
Meh.
No, it doesn't have the
Yeah.
heterochroma. It's not. Oh, hey there. The cloudy eye belongs to a dark mass of black fur that refuses to move even though its gaze follows me everywhere I turn. Hey buddy, it's okay. A sleek tail thumps in annoyance against the carpeted castle wall. I see you've met the great Countess Dracula. Shoot. I've been caught. Be cool, Avery. Play it cool. You named your cat Countess Dracula? Just Dracula, but she's a vulnerable lady now, so she deserves our respect. She's nearly 19, so I hope you've been taking care with her. Graves leans forward and pats his hands on his legs. Slowly, Dracula pulls herself down from the cat castle and hops down. She looks good for her age. She's a tad shy with new people, but she's great. We've been through a lot together. Graves sits on the couch and holds his hands in front of him with almost unexpected gentleness. Come here, you sweet old lady. Dracula saunters a little bow-legged walk up to him and headbutts his palm. Hello, darling. I can hear her purring from here. I'm taken aback at how cute they are together. I don't think you'll find what you're looking for in here, but you're welcome to stay for a while, regardless. Oh, I feel terrible that we haven't been able to chat since you started. I wasn't looking for anything. You're a terrible liar, you know. Alright, so maybe I was kind of curious. Aha. Well, I'm here now, so if you have any questions. How do you ask someone if they're a witch anyway? Hey, are you a witch? It seems a bit, I don't know. I know there's something weird about this cafe. Well, I'd be insulted if you said anything less about a cafe that I designed. I prefer weird. What do you know about this curse business? His eyes flicker for a moment, cold and fiery, before he turns them back towards Dracula. We are all cursed in our own ways, Avery. There are some instances where you must be your own savior. Well, I will if you won't help me. You're a strong one. I like that. Hell or high water. I'm gonna stick it to Graves and get this damn curse lifted for everybody. How about that? Well, I'd best be headed back out. I need to make a few rounds before I pick up dinner. You'll join us, won't you? Like I'm gonna pass up a free dinner. Ha! Of course. He stands up from the couch and lightly ruffles my hair as he passes me. You're a sharp one, Avery. I'm glad you've joined my employ. Well, you're keeping me busy for sure. But he's already gone. How the heck did he leave so quickly? I better get back downstairs. The others might be wondering if I fell asleep or something. I drift from person to person, helping everybody out with what they're doing for a while, but eventually the urge takes over. I just want to play with cats.
Yay!
Shunsuke gets all excited when I bust out the bell toy. I guess he'd be excited too. Owl gets messed up on the catnip toy. Now is swatting at his own tail, but I think the tail might be winning. Valentine is rolling around, kicking at nothing in the air. Seems to be having plenty of fun without me. Marina chases the feather on the string all the way up to the platform. Oh, I wish I had that much energy. And then they start taking naps. And that seems... Will someone please exhume Avery from that pile in the corner? Ah! I jump up with a start. When did I fall asleep? Good morning, sleepyhead. Why is there garland on my head? In fact, I appear to be covered in cat toys. What the heck? Yeah, we tried to wake you up, but... With catnip? What is all this?
Finley.
What? I just put a mouse there to see if you'd wake up. And then you didn't, so I put another.
And another. And another.
I got some really cute pictures out of it. Oh God, don't put those on the blog. Why would I ever do that? I fling a catnip mouse as hard at Finley as hard as I can. It ricochets off her head. Ha ha! Ow! Hey! Okay. They won't go on the blog. Good. Today. No!
Finley, be nice.
All of you stop distracting from the matter at hand. Dinner has arrived! I thought you were actually going to make dinner, not just order takeout. Oh wait, sorry.
We usually order takeout and Dave's off. It's nice to get a change of pace and try some of the other restaurants around here. And there are fewer dishes to wash.
The cuisine du jour is brought to us by the Thai restaurant downtown. You all so enjoy. Avery, I believe you'll be experiencing their splendor for the first time tonight. What'd you get? You didn't ask me what I wanted from the menu. I did, actually. You mumbled something about pad thai and then rolled over on top of a bunch of cat toys. Well, I mean, that's what I would have wanted anyway, so... I look over to the tables, and it looks like they pulled them together into one long row again. Boxes pile up in the center table, and all of the places have already been set. Bon appetit, my dear employees. And the pack descends on the takeout boxes. After some sorting, we've all settled with our respective food, and we sit down for dinner. Graves takes the seat at the head of the table. Well, he claims it in name, but he's hardly sitting at all. And he's not flitting between us and offering us drinks. He's standing beside his chair and telling us a story in a grand Graves gesture, as you'd imagine. When I was in college, none of you would have recognized me. What, did you take a break from your goth phase? Did you go grunge for a while? I would never break style. No, in fact. If anything, I suppose you could say I was more goth then. I had long black hair and I wore such elaborate makeup. If anything, that sounds more on brand than you are right now. Why stop? You can't imagine how much time that took from my day. I have a business to run now, after all.
Dad showed me a photo once. The one of you with your bandmate.
Who?
The guy with the mohawk? I don't know how he got such a huge hawk.
Ah, yes. It was pure witchcraft, that hair. He's doing it on purpose, isn't he? With the witch jokes.
Wait. You were in a band?
Are you really surprised by that, Laundry? Come on. Everybody was in a band in the 90s. I don't recall that stereotype, but yes, I was in fact in a band. I bet it was called, like, Masters of the Night or something like that? No, Avery, it was not. I'd thank you to give me more credit than that. Nah, more like Nightly Nightshade.
Or Dark Carousel.
No!
Stars of Blood?
It too, Hayes? You are all so cruel.
You have to tell us the real name, or they'll keep going.
I refuse to further enable this slander.
It was Spider Coven with an X.
Reese! What? How do you even spell spider with an X?
Goth Willpower.
Ah, you're kidding me.
They had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't in French, but...
Oh my god. No!
Damn, it went something like...
No, this is traitorous! My own pupil betrays me!
Damn, trapped within my own mind. Something in French. My will dissolves to blood. The soul's red rind. Life is but a march toward death. Right, Graves?
Graves isn't listening to us anymore. He's pacing around and mumbling in agony. How do you know all this, Reese?
Graves and my dad went to college together. He went to all the shows. He met you.
He met your mother at one of them, if I recall. You have me to thank for your very existence, my boy.
Ugh, don't put it like that.
Everybody's laughing and having a good time. Even Graves is being a good sport. This is nice. I wonder how long we've all been working together. They're like a big family. Graves is a lot more charming than I thought. He knows how to work a crowd, at least. I'm starting to get it. This is why nobody's all that mad at Graves, even though they're going through this weird nonsense. He's kind of like everybody's weird but benevolent uncle. We all chat over dinner, and then coffee, and before I know it, the sun is totally gone. How long have we been doing this? Shoot, I better get home and feed Mochi before he throws a fit. He gets real passive-aggressive when he's fed late. It is quite late. I'll take care of all of the dishes and sundries, so please relax and prepare yourselves to face the day tomorrow. Yeah, I guess we better all get going, huh?
Later.
Mason's already headed out the back. She barely even turns her head when she waves goodbye. Alright, everybody, see you tomorrow. Boy, it got late. The street lights are on, but I sort of hate walking the back roads at night because they're sparsely lit. I don't know why, but I feel a little like that's a bad idea tonight. I decided to take the other way home. It's a bit longer, but the store lights are brighter once I get through this alley. Besides, it's pretty nice out. There's just a lot of rusty junk on this street. Did somebody just dump their crappy old bike here? Rude. How long has it been here? It looks like it's been around for years, but I don't remember seeing a messed up bike like that yesterday. I should be more observant. Graves should complain about it to someone. Doesn't make the walk to the cafe look that good to customers. I can't shake this creeping feeling crawling up my spine. This is a quiet neighborhood. I've never felt this something. Alright, we can probably leave Horse Boyfriend for a bit because I think shit's about to get real. I'm so excited. Ooh. Thank you for doing my horse homework for me, Corey. Something feels different. Off. Eerie. I haven't been getting much sleep lately. I could be imagining it. I don't know. All I know is that I want to be home. There's one other person on the street. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. What is he doing? This is a weird place to loiter. Is he lost?
Is he Mochi?
I should offer him directions. As I get closer. He whips his head and stares at me with an intense gravity, threatening to root me into place and allow the chill in my spine to sink into its claws. I sever eye contact and hurry on my way. Never mind. I shouldn't talk to him at all. Maybe I should have crossed the street to avoid this, but because I seem to have his attention now. Out of the corner of my eye when I pass, I see his head move to follow me. I walk faster. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating and making things up, but I'm not about to stay and find out what his deal is. Yikes. I feel like he's still watching me, but I'm not going to look back and find out. I walk even faster. Yikes. Okay. Maybe I'm making a mountain out of a molehill here, but that was creepy. I'm going to stick to the back streets after all. Better take care of Mochi before he jumps through the window and attacks me for food. I head upstairs and the rest of the night is pretty quiet.
So Mochi's not missing.
No more weirdos on the street. Just the four-legged weirdo that lives in my apartment. But it turns out if I'd stuck around, I would have seen the man continue on his way. I would have seen him take the back alley all the way to the cafe. I would have seen him stare in the window of the cafe for a long time, then up to the 3rd floor. I would have seen him leave a rusty handprint on the shutters of the building across the street.
More machine than man.
Graves pops in and out of the cafe like a stray cat over the next couple of weeks, never staying for long. I still don't know what he's doing when he's gone. The days come and go, and we settle into a routine. Everybody shows up and does their thing. I'm getting better at my job, and I'm getting better at some other stuff too. Hey, Mochi, check it out! Mochi opens one eye and thumps his tail once against the side of the couch. I'm almost totally sure he understands me somehow.
Meh.
When I talk to him, it's not like talking to a sentient pillow anymore. He actually acknowledges what I say and responds. It's not that weird to talk to your pets anyway, right? I mean, it's not like he's literally talking back to me. That would be weird. I set 2 cola cans next to each other and take a step back. Are you watching? You better be watching.
Meh.
Okay, here we go. I concentrate and the cola cans flutter apart into long ribbons like potato peels. They collapse on each other and form a jumbled mess of aluminum. There's some soft crunching while the ball of the soda can wobbles around a bit. Shapes begin to emerge from the ball of aluminum ribbons. Arms, legs, ears. Then, before you know it, ta-da! A soda can sculpture of a cat. It's you! Mochi makes a little huffing noise and then closes his eyes. I set the cat sculpture aside with all of the others. What? You don't think it looks like you? You're the worst audience. I'm going to show this to the guys at the cafe. They'll appreciate it. I think I feel comfortable enough with my magic, I guess as we might call it, to bring it up with everybody. I can demonstrate it now, so it's not like they even have a reason not to believe me. Oh, the real problem now is figuring how the heck to bring it up. I'm going to mull that one over a bit, but I suppose a day or 2 more of planning won't hurt. I should start getting ready for work. I had a couple days off, but I've been still going in to hang out with everybody almost every day. What can I say? I really like everybody there. Some more than others. Okay, one especially more than the others, but whatever. But first things first. We'll worry about the cat situation, then I'll worry about the cute coworker situation. I grab my keys, smoosh my face into Mochi's to say goodbye. He hates it, and then head on my way.
Meh.
Alright, I think that's a great place to leave the stream for now.
Yep. Save.
So, I'm going to save over the basement check.
Sure.
Because I think we did a good job interrogating Graves.
Yep.
Alright, so now we need to do a kiss poll to see if we should keep playing this game next week. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I know the... I think maybe... Exclamation.
This one.
Yeah, could you write exclamation point kiss?
That.
Yes.
Bam.
Or is it now kiss?
Kabam.
There, it's now kiss. Alright, yeah, alright. It's a kissing game with cats. I mean, we haven't kissed anybody yet, but I'm sort of wrapped up in this mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I think we can go to the kiss poll now and it should work.
Oh, you mean the...
The overlay kiss poll.
Yes. Kiss poll. No.
No? Okay. Well, that's okay.
That's the booth. Boof.
Boof. Alright, let's see our results here. Yeah. I figure that everybody's going to be like, let's keep playing Hustle Cats.
Yeah.
So let's keep playing Hustle Cats next week. And we'll see how long... I have no idea how long this game is going to take to play through. I feel like we're like halfway through. It's better than the last pet dating game. Very few things could be worse. And so
like, there's been very little questionable stuff. It's like, There's some boundary issues with Jelly Donut. Just her, like, assaulting you in the basement, but...
Well, I think she was just trying to flirt.
Yeah. That's all.
It's cute. I'm putting it down as cute. I've maybe been desensitized with everything.
That happened?
Yeah. Compared to some of the other games we've played, everything looks so good now. But now, I think, hopefully this works. We've tested it multiple times. We did some Horseboy homework. Hopefully now we can finally see the end of Horseboyfriend. I'm extremely excited about this.
Okay.
Alright. Now it should just override the
So you want to go to
the
corner?
Yeah, put us in the corner. Yeah, I can already hear Horseboyfriend. This game is mega loud though, so I'm gonna turn him down a bit. Well, maybe not that much.
Alright.
Alright, check that out. Alright. Oh, we can talk to him to get more energy.
For sure.
I wonder if she's still angry.
She'll forgive you.
Nope, the best answer would have been she's forgotten it. I have to keep thinking positively. I don't understand how these conversational prompts go. I feel tired. Sleep is for the weak. I'll sleep on Kathleen's lap. Oh, our horse boyfriend. Horse boyfriend, despite the fact this game is weird as fuck, is actually great. He's very supportive.
Almost there.
We're almost there. Corey, I believe in us. We're gonna finally... Oh, I can see that progress bar inching up.
Yep. We've got enough energy to make it.
Oh, I just have to wait for...
It's like 2 more.
Maybe 3.
Oh.
Seriously, 4? This damn bar. Oh, there it goes!
Hot dang.
Our bond has grown stronger. Please let this be the end of Horse Boyfriend.
Bang! Right through the wall.
Ah, what was that? A snowman? A yeti? Does Bigfoot exist on this mountain? Kathleen. Yuma? I thought you were Uma. I think that must be a pun that we don't get.
Yeah. Like an acronym.
Could some weebs help us out, please? Where's Ian? Where's Beige? Are you here to rescue me? Of course. Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. That's good. You ran through the blizzard? Yes. Are you okay? You're panting. Yeah. I just started to run when I'd heard that you'd gone missing. Oh, Yuma. Are you cold? Well, it was fine until a little while ago. But now there's a big hole in the wall. Snow's gonna get inside.
Unidentified mysterious animal.
Oh.
That's what we're getting from the chat.
Oh, interesting. Shall I warm you up then? Come here. Huh?
Wrapped in a blanket in a snow lodge.
How romantic. It's warm in here, right? Horses have a higher body temperature than humans. Oh, I see. What am I resting on? His forelegs?
I hope.
Wow, gross. I'll keep you warm like this forever. Yuma? Yes. I'm sorry about before. I got in the way of training, didn't I? Don't worry about it. I'm sorry for speaking to you like that. I took out all my stress on you. I wish I knew more about everything. Kathleen, just keep doing things the best you can. But there are better jockeys for you out there, right? Of course not. I won't race without you by my side. Yuma. I'll do whatever you need me to. Just let me know. Sure. We're in this together. Yeah. We're meant to be. What? There's more? How long is this game?
Well, find out next time on Now Kiss.
Oh, and so ends the story of a girl and her pretty bored horse.
Oh.
The next episode is a little side story. Next episode, endless circling. Please note the story does not progress for any further after the side. A girl in love with a human-faced horse. Okay, so I think this is the end. The experiences that shocked me so much in the beginning now seem normal. I mean, with the months we've spent with Horse Boyfriend, I really have grown
your higher tolerance.
I felt fond looking back to when we first met, but one day we ended up in a very strange place indeed.
My Horse Prince. Beautiful stallion.
Episode X. Endless circling. Thud. Because we already had episode 10. Ow. Where are we? Kathleen! Yuma, where are we? I don't know. I just ended up here. I don't know how I ended up here either. I was just celebrating at a bar with my friends.
In the post-credits dimension.
And my napkin fell on the floor. And I tried to look for it and it was dark. That's why you're here? Oh! So we're underneath the bar. Like a secret hideout. I don't think so. Ah! Oh, something fell from the sky. Bang.
Yeah.
It's Oji-san. Oji-san's fallen down too. What are y'all doing here? Wait, where are we? We have no idea. How did you get here? No idea, Missy. I went to go pick up an acorn, a small animal left behind, and ended up in the forest and fell down here. Isn't that a plot to a certain famous movie? What are we going to do? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to do it here. Do what? Train. Huh? He's gonna get weak if we don't train. Right now? All our rivals are getting stronger at this very moment. Uh-huh. But first, let's find a way to get out of here. Kathleen, we don't have any time to lose. I'm not exactly wasting time. We can't get complacent just because I won. We have to keep showing people that we're winners. He looks so intense, but why? Looks like they won't listen to anything I say.
Well. Forever mission.
Yeah. What do you do if we couldn't leave?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't
what?
Oh.
Oh!
Oh no, now I lose love. That's okay.
Oh!
No, I don't want to.
Turn back time. Carrot.
You're back to the carrots. Do you like ranches? I do. They're nice, right? You have good taste. Hooray! An excellent response.
Weird.
What would you do if we couldn't leave? Alright.
That'd be terrible.
I wouldn't. I can't imagine not ever being able to race with you again. I guess we have to free them from the hell dimension? Although it is called endless circling, so maybe your energy level doesn't go up.
Whoa.
He's training just like normal. Oh, let's use our last golden carrot. Frenzy time!
Suck that back.
Yeah, he's just eating carrots. Weird. It's weird that everything he needs for training is here. I take it with me everywhere I go. Why? Oh, this place is perfect for private training. I want them to get out of this hell dimension. I feel strongly invested now. It's training heaven. Huh? Are we all dead? This is heaven?
They did die.
They died. They're just in heaven now. How
Yep.
sad. Well, on that bummer, I'll
Rip
do
in
my
peace, Horse Prince.
yeah. I'll do my horse homework hopefully next week, and won't force Corey to do it. But I think maybe everybody's dead, and we're in horse heaven. That's very sad. All right, this is 100%. This is endless mode. Endless mode unlocked. This horseman looks really penisy. No, those are just carrots. He's not happy to see you. It's just a carrot. For SF to pay respects. I will see what happens when we level up. Next stream. But for now, I guess we're gonna keep playing Hustle Cat next week and hopefully find out the mystery of why we've been magically cursed. So join us next week at 9:30. But coming up in a very short period of time, we have the crapshoot. So stay tuned for that. Bye, everybody. Wait, what am I doing? Bye.
Get offline.